Everybody, and welcome back for some more Wrong Way Out. And I'm a little short-handed today because I've got a TFE, no wasted, and hopefully a Capac arriving soon because I saw him briefly online on Discord. Where are you, TFE?
Near the bridge.
I thought you were in your bedroom.
Well, yeah, I got out of there.
Do you get ejected out of your bedroom straight up to the bridge?
No, I used the stairs.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Be like that. Right. We have a couple of conundrums to deal with. The main one being, how are we going to cross this river?
Yeah, this isn't long enough to do that, and I don't think we'll be able to drive it over the bridge.
I do kind of want to see something try and drive across the bridge, though. That would be special. One thing I did think we should do first, though, since Wasted's not here, he probably shouldn't be in Capac's sleeping spot. He should probably be...
I didn't even do anything.
But down here. And yes, Capac talks. I mean, Wasted talks just like Capac does.
Oh no. Soon it's just going to be Splitsie and a bunch of people talking nonsense.
I mean, that's what it is every week anyway, isn't it? I've started sending Capac the gifts. Not the gifts. The gifts of food. Oh, I wonder if I can put him down in a position where I'll be able to see the tree. Whoa!
That
was something.
was a 6 spin.
If I spin him around, he can wake up and immediately see his favorite tree and how we haven't damaged it any further while he's been away. That's almost right. A second tree and make a hammock. Oh, yeah. Totally.
We'll have him spin around.
Yeah. There we go. All set. Cool. Sorted Wasted out at least. Now, where's Capac?
Oh yeah.
Still on his rover with all the junk on it?
Oh, he could be.
I didn't even do anything.
Thanks, Branislav. And thank you, Kitsu. Thanks so much.
That looks like Capac to me.
Oh! Where?
Right in front. Oh, not. I thought it was
I thought you
invisible.
meant real Capac.
Oh, I thought it was invisible again for you.
No. Alright, what can we do with Capac?
Where did you mean a
put him in the
building?
water.
How far away is that, though? I mean, if we get him on one of the rovers...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Uh,
Can we get him on a scoop on the front of your rover? His
maybe?
rover?
I mean, the Dance Dance Revolution is probably the easiest, but we need a way to bring that with us.
No, the problem with the Dance Dance is that.
Yeah. Wait, does it activate for someone who's not online?
It should do, yeah. They are still a character. What I think we need to do... This. Hang on. There we go. Make a little ramp out of it. Actually, we can go and shove him over it. We can put him in the middle of the bridge, actually. That'd be perfect.
Yeah. Have him overlooking everything.
Literally the middle of the bridge. Just push him to the middle of the bridge. So when he gets into the game, it's up to him whether he stays on the bridge or falls off.
Just put him right on the edge.
Yeah. The land schnoz? Yeah. No. I need that to lower down more.
Aha!
There we go. So we just push him into the middle. And then we put a bit of a railing around it. I need to hold him on. And Probably by the time we get most of this done, I'll sign in.
Right as we're about to do it.
Knowing my luck. Alright, that should work. Let's fix these wheels up. Thanks, Beldenick. Let's see, Capac lift certified.
Wait,
No.
why is the Dance Dance Revolution still spinning its wheels?
I ain't certified nothing.
Wow, is that a new voice line?
No. The new voice line is
It
this
is
one.
now. C has programmed me with all kinds of responses. Perfect.
Hey? Oh, wrong side. Hey, Tiff, are you gonna come with us?
Why are you crashing into the Dance Dance Revolution?
Because this thing doesn't have a turning... Oops.
What have you done?
I broke a couple of things. It's fine. We can fix them.
Those are supposed to break.
Oh, see, that's gonna get clipped.
Basically, anything Capac says is going to get clipped.
No,
Yeah, pretty much.
but...
I'm full of anecdotes.
Those are supposed to break is perfect. Oh, I was a bit worried about the posters, actually. I forgot to move them. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
I've still got
Graz has-
mine.
I think Graz has added collisions to them.
Yeah. Mine seems to still be fine.
Well,
Uh-oh.
what's up, Capac?
Have you blown up my poster?
No. The worry was that the posters were going to blow up everything.
Oh, that's acceptable. As long as mine doesn't get blown up.
Oops, that's not what I meant to press.
I suppose mine being on the front makes me drive more carefully.
Oh yeah, Graz, I did say I was going to move them during the week. I just didn't get around to it. I'm not blaming you at all. It was... I just didn't get around to it. Come on.
Quick, before Capac arrives.
I know. I'm doing it as quick as I can, Tiffy. Hang on. I'm a bit worried he's just going to slide.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright. That wasn't like that last time.
No.
I don't remember that.
The bridge has broken.
Oh dear.
Well, guess we're not driving anything across it.
I mean, we could try jumping across, but...
I thought Wasted was building a boat.
Yeah, but Wasted's not here this week, because Wasted's skiing.
Yeah, he got distracted skiing. Can't rebuild a boat there.
Well, you
Oh.
can.
I'll just leave him there. He'll be fine. Oh, actually, while he's there, this is a perfect time. Do this. Perfect. Right, so I think what we need to do is one, figure out how we're going to move the Dance Dance Revolution. Two, I need to repair the damage I caused.
3, we need to repair all our rovers that got damaged.
And what rovers got damaged?
Well, mine's got quite a bit of smoke on it. Don't reverse into me.
Why's yours got smoke on it? What did you do to it?
I don't remember, but I... Oh, you're right, I was doing wheelies, because this thing acted
okay,
weird
Capac?
aerodynamically.
No.
You sounded like you ran away from your microphone
Yeah.
for a second.
No, that wasn't me. That was the Twitch app deciding that I wanted to watch this random stream when I try to open it to view my chat.
Ah. I see.
As you
Also,
do.
why am I on this bridge?
No reason.
That's where you woke up.
Hmm.
You want a lift?
Don't remember being where I went to sleep.
Nope. You want a lift?
Where are you guys? Oh, you're over there.
Yeah, that would have been a good time for this
I
soundbite.
like this story. Okay.
Away we go.
Don't remember my rover being this smoky.
No, I think you probably did that while you were sleepwalking.
Hmm. Not unheard of.
Let's bring it around to the back end of the
Oh.
Bronco.
Uh.
What are you? Well,
If we parked in a village, I could have scrapped the village for parts.
that was good timing.
Alright, so where are we putting the posters again? We're putting it, planning to put somewhere.
We'll just put them somewhere up there for the moment. I don't have any particular places in mind. My goal right now is make the rear ramp so that it's actually a usable walking ramp. Because what I want to do is make it so that it deploys whenever I get kicked off the rover.
So we have
We
less
need
of the Bronco stopping over uneven terrain you can't get back on.
Yeah, less of that being a problem. Why?
Oh, that's right. Last time, Splitsie drowned me in a river, so I lost my grenade launcher. That's right.
Why did that not be happy this time? Oh, whatever.
Ah, what?
That
What
wasn't
are you
me.
doing?
I tried to climb the ladder while holding the poster and it like got flung upwards and chucked me off the ladder.
Probably because it was.
Whoa, what
Yeah,
the-
okay. It's not like that. I might need to hand it off to someone who's standing up there.
Try it again. Just do it one more time.
I
Just
didn't
because
even
it's
do
funny to
anything.
watch.
Well, ow! I took damage from that. I hit the ceiling and then the ground.
Perfect.
You know,
Can you reach it?
No. You need to bring it around the side.
we've got this.
Got it.
Okay.
We've got
There
this
we go.
arm at the back. You could just stick it on the side of the arm, and then we lift up the arm, and then you can just walk and grab it.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I can probably replace this hollow sign. Just stick it above the door.
Oh man. Oh man. Editing these things is always so tricky.
You want to have it on a jaunty angle, surely.
There you go.
Yeah.
Really stuck. Shouldn't go anywhere from there. But the posters fit as the giant wheels hubcaps. They would fit. They might not be very visible though. Yes, Capac?
What happened to all the tools?
What do you mean?
What tools?
There
I
should be
thought we had at least a few of the Tech 1 tools, but I'm not seeing any of them.
They get broken down. You should have the one chevron ones. And if you take one, then another one will be made.
I didn't even do anything.
There's none to take. It's empty.
What? Well done.
What?
Oh. Oh. Why are you doing this to me, Izzy? Bring it. Angle grinder, 2. There should be 1. Oh no, it's. Never mind.
That's right. I don't need tools anyway.
I'm fixing it.
Tools means work.
Oh no! I parked my rover in the shady side of the Bronco and now it's out of power.
There you go, Capac. There should be tools being made. Game needs bigger posters. Yeah, perhaps.
It's on fire.
Alright, so my idea.
Oh,
let's
the
see if we can make
battery's
this look any good.
damaged.
What I'm thinking of doing is making this part of this walkway covered so I can stick a ladder on the roof.
I didn't even do anything.
I wonder if I should change what Wasted's saying.
Oh. Briefly got power again. Yeah, let's park on the sunny side.
Thanks, sir, There you go. What a member. Thing. Alright. How tall does this need to be to fit a ladder in so that we can still walk through it?
Why is it not making my grinder?
Is it not? Oh, man.
Says it's missing cobalt.
Okay, hang on. Let me also make keep it so we have a basic one as well. All right, there should be at least a basic grinder made now. Probably. Yep, there we go. It's made. Is made.
Wait,
Looks
the
like
car.
we're gonna need to go and steal
What?
some
the-
cobalt if we
I
can't
didn't
even
even
make
do anything.
tools.
There was a basic grinder, but then it disappeared.
Search for it again, and it should show up. It's easy, just move. It's the script just moving it around, I think. Oh, that's a fell off.
Is the colorable solar panel supposed to make less power than the normal one?
Huh? Did I not boost the colorable ones?
Well, one's
guess I
showing 40 kilowatts, and the other's showing 60 as their
Are you
maximum
using the
output.
half one or the full size?
No, I'm using the full one.
TFE, you have 2 standard ones,
Yeah, once.
and the colorable one isn't finished.
Yeah, but it still tells you what its max output is.
All right. Then I maybe forgot to boost that one. I did boost solar output to make it more feasible for us to use it. Because I figured it would be problematic if we were always running out of power. Alright, how am I going to attach? Ladder. How big is the ladder? Ladder on small grid is 3 blocks wide. Okay, so I need the full thickness.
I didn't even do anything.
Did I get told during the week, Groz? Because I definitely don't remember.
I think you did.
Well, did I read it?
Probably
or did I
not.
just get told? Because those are 2 different things. Oh, no. No. Dang it. Of course, constantly falling off the thing that's meant to make it so that falling off isn't a big deal.
Well, that's why it's needed.
Funny you say that, Mindblower. Funny you say that. Oh yeah. Capac, if you want slightly better tools, it might be worth searching through the rovers to see if there are any that are hiding a little bit of stuff.
It might be worth you not blowing me up.
Well, yeah, that would probably be a good start too. But what's happened has happened.
No, roll back the server. Previous save.
Oh man, it's not liking me. I'm gonna have to come up with a different way of doing this after I've, well, at least if this works for the moment. Actually, having exterior lights probably isn't my
I
most
didn't even
thing.
do anything.
What lights have
I'm starting to miss muted space.
Wow.
Because he's talking so much more. Oh. Okay. Okay, this isn't gonna work that way.
Apparently
let's
going
make
to the
this
snow has
longer.
addled his brains.
Hang on. Let me slightly unaddle them.
I lied. This is worse than I thought you were going to do. I didn't even do anything. I lied. This is worse than I thought you were going to do.
There we go. That better, Capac? Right,
Sure.
that phrasing. Timer should be on 1 hour. 1 hour? No. Can't have it that rare. Okay, if I make this longer, I then should be able to join it at each end. Then not have it joined in the middle. That should be fine. Well, Gruz, the problem I've found with trying to add more than one line to the media
I
controller
lied. This is worse than I thought you were going to do.
is that it doesn't randomize. It just plays one of them. So it doesn't matter which one I put there. It just plays one of them.
Sounds like you need to submit a bug report.
Metal Music, the joy of YouTube streaming is that you can join at any time and watch from wherever you want. And you can even go at higher speed to catch up. Features I wish Twitch had.
If you like chipmunks.
No, it normalizes the waveform so that your frequencies don't get messed up.
Oh,
You like
that's not as
chipmunks,
fun.
though. Oh, what? Why did that not join? Oh, I know why. That's why. Oh man, why am I making this so hard?
Whoa.
What's whoa?
Yeah, ground just disappeared for a second.
Yeah, that would be off-putting. So, Wasted was suggesting last week that we attempt to build a floating bridge.
Oh,
You guys
boy.
game to give that a crack while he's gone?
Uh,
Because what I thought we could do is do a prototype and test it with one of the small vehicles.
Oh, with one of the random ones that we found around here.
Or, you know, so your one, yeah.
Hey,
But yeah, what do you think? If we test the prototype at that scale, we might find that we discover what the particular issues might be at the larger scale before we sink or float the whole Bronco.
I'm a space engineer, not a boat engineer.
Are you even a space engineer?
I don't know how things do a float.
Honestly, Capac? Oh, seriously? Jiggling off the edge. Neither do I.
and I have no idea
Well,
either.
I'm not avoiding crossing the river. I am literally this. If we're going to be driving trying to find a crossing spot, I want to be able to get back on the rover quickly. It's really annoying.
Right,
bouncing
so
off.
we play the classic late show with David Letterman game of Will It Float?
Sure. That's if that was a thing, sure.
That's where you put random things in the water and you have to guess if it'll float or not. And then you see if it floats.
I see.
Sounds a bit straightforward.
Some things are tricky.
Yeah, true. Like Vaseline.
Custard.
Yep.
Which
Things that are
is
semi-liquid, I think, are the most tricky. What did you say? Watches.
witches.
Oh, witches. Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal, though.
Yeah, being a witch was illegal. Probably it. Thankfully, isn't now. I feel like Capac would be in trouble.
Depends what state you're in.
Says the person impersonating a priestess.
That's a priestess, not a witch.
Mm.
They clearly knew I was impersonating a priestess, given that that's what they got in trouble for.
I mean, I'm apparently accused of slander, but I can't imagine what for.
You know what for.
What? They're accusing me of slandering you while you're a criminal. That's not slander. That's just statement of fact.
No, it was. What does it say?
Plus,
on the thing,
you
TFE?
murdered me for it. Where is that not on yours?
I guess they thought it was justified.
Then I've served my sentence already.
Yeah, but you also don't complete your sentences. Hence the prison escape.
What? My prison escape was dying.
No, your prison escape was not completing your sentences, because you don't complete your sentences.
Hmm.
Do I leave enough room for this? Please tell me I left enough room for this.
Not all sentences deserve to be completed.
No,
Yeah.
it needs to be one block higher. Ah, I was so close. Ah, poop. Why? Got to account for the floor pieces, the block space they occupy. What's that saying? Explode twice, measure once? What? Who went boom?
Wasn't me.
Capac?
It sounded fairly distant from where I am in the village.
Unknown
Okay.
signal?
I just thought you might... I was wondering if you exploded at another unknown signal.
Is this rover meant to be freaking out like this?
Usually not. Which rover? I don't know what you're talking about.
The dancy rover over here is
Oh, yeah.
spinning its wheels like mad.
Yeah, can you jump on it and then just walk back off it? And hopefully you'll trigger the stop thing if Wasted's actually replaced the stop thing that he realized broke off.
It doesn't seem to be responding to anything.
Oh, delightful. Well, that's gonna run until it runs out of power. Fantastic. Measure 3 times, grind 20. Yep. And it's worked for me this far. Sort of. Okay. Ladder fits. Ladder fits! Yay! Let's check if the ladder works. No! It's not close enough to the ground. Ah! Oh, this is not my day. This is not my day. Come on. Okay. So, you can do this. And I can bring this probably closer to the ground end of things. Maybe? Nope. It's not going to like me. Oh! Ugh. No, the ladder on the side of the connector isn't going to do anything, because when you jump off the ladder, you're going to fall back on the ground. The idea of this ladder is that when you jump off it, you land on the ramp. So you grab this, and you land on the ramp. Like this. Grab, jump.
You're making like
On
an
the ramp.
access tube.
Works perfectly. So grab the ladder TFE and then jump. Or climb. Jumping's quicker, but you can climb as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? And that way, the ramp doesn't actually have to get to ground height for us to be able to climb up on it, which makes it a lot safer for it to be accidentally left deployed while driving. Yeah.
I'm thinking, could we use a way to hook up the rovers to the big one?
I thought we were avoiding doing that.
Well, yes, but power is becoming a problem even with solar panels.
Well, maybe you just need to have a bit of a think about what other power sources there are, TFE.
Not many good ones.
You sure about that? Think about it a bit harder.
Well, wind turbines are obviously cheating.
Yeah. So what other power sources?
Hydrogen engine feels like it only lasts 5 minutes.
Why would a hydrogen engine only last 5 minutes when we've got access to infinite hydrogen?
We do?
Have you never played with the water mod?
Not in a very, very long time.
That would explain it. I can stop being so facetious about it then. Yeah, the water mod. Put a collector in the water, collect ice, turn into hydrogen.
Oh, okay. Great, I've just got to get a vehicle that can get down there and back out.
Yeah. Which is, you know, going to be fun to watch.
Hmm.
Okay. That is finished enough.
Oh, I just had a terrible idea.
Make sure this doesn't get caught on anything weirdly. You? A terrible idea? No. What's happening? What's your terrible idea?
Oh, yes, okay, so there's both small and large grid
Yeah.
collectors. It's not really possible now, but you could almost... You could do it as a scoop with, like, fly a plane and scoop up some of the hydrogen.
Well, you scoop up ice, and ice is heavy.
Nice, yeah. I guess that'd be the problem, is that you just then immediately crash.
Capac, should we offload your rover of its appendages?
Probably.
Alright. Let me just set up a couple of quick landing gear for the seats that are on there.
No! Why?
What did you do?
Just accidentally cut off the wing.
TFE, have you considered downforce on your rovers?
Sort of. I was having
Just a
issues with
racing
it.
game?
Yeah, I was having issues with it doing wheelies.
Yeah. Well, you play a lot of racing games. I was surprised that didn't come to mind immediately. Alright, Capac, chuck me a thing and I'll take it up here. I got it. Whose is this one? This is me. No, stuck to the tree now. How do we grab stuff like this? It is called improvised experimentation, and I think that's auto-locked to the ground. Capac?
No,
I
why?
need to fix that. I do love this passing things off to each other thing. You can let go. I've got it. It is an unexpectedly cool use of this. Oh, whoops. Yeah, come on. Let me get up there. And rotate. And rotate. If wasted's too wasted. Nah, I'll stick his to the tree where he can see it. Alright, got it.
Yeah, what's the rotation tools for grab your hands again?
Same as your usual rotation, except you start by pressing right mouse to get the center of gravity, or center of mass, then left mouse to stabilize, while you then manipulate the controls while holding left mouse. But the controls are the same, except they're world space orientations, not your current engineer's orientations, which is why they're confusing.
Whoa.
Are you actually trying to turn that into a spoiler? Or are they gigantic mudguard wings?
Pretty
I
much.
got it, Capac.
Nope. The other way. So close.
It's on. Yeah. You went the wrong way, Capac. I got it.
I think that's it.
Cool.
Unless we want to take this sweet motorcycle.
I don't think we've got a good use for the sweet motorcycle. There we go. Totally covering up the bit that broke in the tree. I'm sure they're not drawing attention to it at all. Okay, all of the stuff is moved on board. TFE looks like he's ready to go.
Almost.
All right. Dance Dance Revolution. We might just have to make 2 trips once we figure out where we're going to do the crossing. We'll just make a GPS where it is and come back and grab it later. I think. Did somebody grind down the greenhouse?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I have a GPS where the rover is. No, I'm not going to fix the back.
Ah! What on earth?
What?
I've accidentally started surfing it.
Good job. What you trying to do, TFE?
Trying to reattach to the side, but I discovered I can just stand this way. No, it doesn't work that way. And it was working before, where I could like surf it. But yeah, I'm trying to reattach to the side.
This way around, I presume?
No.
As in up, down, this way round.
Oh, well, yeah. Turn around, yeah.
What's the key?
Same
to
as the other
hold
side.
Something in place with the grabby hands.
Left mouse. You want to press right mouse first though, so you grab at center of mass because it makes it easier to turn. Are you holding this right now?
I thought you were holding it.
No, are you? Because it's not turning. That's what I was asking.
Okay. I'm not holding it.
Oh, everything is just turning the wrong way. This is too big for this, TFE.
Well, I didn't mean to cut it off, obviously.
It might just be quicker to rebuild it. It's
yeah.
like 10 blocks. Or 20 blocks.
The only thing is, I got close a
Almost
couple of
got it.
times.
Alright, can you pull on one end and try and spin it around? You're looking at the middle, but I guess it's still working.
Oh.
Alright, stabilize. There we go.
Hey.
Teamwork. Okay. Let's roll.
How much power do I have? 17 minutes.
Well,
Oh.
let's go see if we can find a spot along the river where we get easy access to the shore.
Yeah. My battery's constantly alternating between charging and going flat.
Yes. And because you have issues with getting the sun right now as it's setting.
Well,
You guys were both behind me, so I figured I could just go.
well,
I mean, you could have told me we were going instead of just taking off.
I said, we're going.
Yeah, and I said I wasn't listening.
Yes, you did. What just exploded?
I thought it was you.
Did I just lose the tail ramp?
Did you retract the tail ramp?
Oh, I lost the connector on it. I did not retract it. No, I forgot.
oh.
I lost the connector.
Had to do it.
The rest of it's intact. It's actually not a particularly disastrous outcome.
I'm seeing a bunch of small grids in this pit here.
That could have gone a lot worse.
Oh, does anyone check that boulder over there?
Nope. You go check it. Have you got a drill?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, wait. That's a little bit shorter than it was. Still works, though. Oopsie. I might maybe want to invest in a sensor that as soon as I get in the cockpit, it retracts the ramp.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's like problematic if you have to keep rebuilding it every time.
What does it say? It is Capac?
Cobalt.
Oh, it is?
It is?
Which one is it?
The one the sparks are flying from in Capac's Rovers Park next to?
Yep. This rock here is full of
Okay.
cobalt.
Okay, I guess we are only going that far.
Reverse course immediately.
Well, it won't take long until we've collected it.
Oh yeah, because you still got the drill rig.
Yeah.
Because Wasted isn't here to steal it.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have the restart wheels button be the button for the retracting the thing as well. Yeah. Probably a few little fixes like that I could employ.
Let's park off to the side where Splitsie's, well, less likely to run me over.
Do 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 do. Oh. Yeah. Not too far from it.
Wait, you mean you actually got where you were aiming?
I got not far from where I was aiming.
Hmm. I guess that's how you avoid things, just aim straight at them.
Sometimes, yeah.
Where's Capac gone?
I don't know.
I'm checking this other boulder.
Ah.
TFE, might need your help making sure I get in the right spot here, but I think I may have gotten it pretty close anyway. Oh! Oh, look at that! Nailed it. What happens if someone is using the ramp when Splitsie drives off? A fun ride.
Just fling them back up on the rover. Yep, that looks pretty much perfect.
Yeah! Go me! Start drills. We'll just stop where's the drill pistons? Then I will manually control this.
I've had a new idea
Oh?
to
Oh.
prevent my rover from any unfortunate accidents.
Have a sensor for it to run away?
No, always keep TFE's rover between my rover and the main rover.
Hmm.
No, I think probably what would be best is just be on the opposite side of the rover to wherever TFE's is. Knowing that he's the one that's probably going to get hit.
Hmm. That is also a good point.
Can I now spin the drill head? Yeah, the drill... Look, the drill needs some improvements. I will admit that. But it's going to almost certainly get completely removed when I place the refinery down, which is one of my many things on my to-do list. I should make an LCD of a to-do list. Just so that I can be like, yeah, I'm aware of that problem. Yep, I'm aware of that problem.
Doesn't mean you'll do it, but it means you're aware of it.
Yeah. Alright. To-do list. Nope, that's not how you spell list at all. Add big refinery. Replace drill with crane. Make safety deploy for rear access. And we can add to this and then forget about it in the future. No, someone's frantically painting.
Probably Capac.
Alright, how much cobalt are we actually ending up with here?
Inventory full.
More than we had before.
Uh-oh. I'll fix this road ahead. And that's the other thing, I have to redesign the whole drill so that the drill blocks don't damage the rotor part. There needs to be an extra block between them.
Yeah. Hey.
So there are things that need to be done to this drill that I had forgotten about, and then there are other things that I was aware of but just was doing it quickly. Bye, Tiffy.
Yeah, who needs stairs?
Alright, so we're not going to get much cobalt out of this cobalt, but at least we get some.
Yeah, I changed out the conveyor junction above the orange stairs for a cargo container so you don't have to go all the way up to the top to access it.
No, TFE, we can't afford cargo containers.
Well,
You need to... Listen! You need to get rid of that, and you need to turn it back.
why?
You know why!
No, I
just
don't.
explained.
We're literally getting cobalt right now.
It's not going to be enough for the refinery. Have you looked at the rate of return we're getting
It's
from the
4
cobalt
metal
ore?
grids that much.
Have you looked at the rate of return we're getting from the cobalt ore?
I can't do the maths in my head, so no.
It is not much.
Each metal grid only needs 1 cobalt.
Yeah, and how much cobalt are we getting from the ore?
Well, considering the refinery's trying to do the stone first, not much.
Yeah, that's... That's it.
Oh, and it keeps changing back.
Yep.
Fine, I'll change it back.
Mandy, you're not far from the mark on that. I'm not in annoyed parent mode. I'm in. I was having to do parental things, and Toby did not sleep well last night. So I've had about 4 hours of very interrupted sleep. So I'm on struggle street. Oh yeah. Yes, the cobalt yield has been nerfed to ridiculousness because we were originally going to be doing this kind of escape from Mars-esque and taking on convoys, but then the convoys made us feel like the bad guys, and now we haven't been doing it as much.
We've been guilt-tripped.
Yeah. Which was an effective ploy by them. Cheeky buggers.
Dang it, now I'm trying to do the same thing but just find a block that doesn't use cobalt.
I'm not digging stone. If you have a look, you can see there's a bit of cobalt just over there. If I go deeper, and you can see a little bit coming through there, because the boulder actually goes underground a bit. So I'm trying to get the bottom... It's kind of spheroid, the boulder, so I'm trying to get the bottom bit of the sphere. That's why I'm digging the stone at the moment. I realized I was... needed to go a bit deeper. Fine. And drill some of this. Am I going to pick it up? Is that actually working this time? Yep. Cool. Yeah. So my thinking of the bridge, the floating bridge, was we make a raft out of hydrogen tanks, empty hydrogen tanks. And then we connect that with, I guess, hinges or something to another raft made out of hydrogen tanks and do that the whole way across.
And we keep doing that until it's big enough for the big rover to drive across.
No. I thought we'd make a small grid rover test one first out of small grid bits, and then if that works, then we make a large grid one out of large grid tanks for the big rover.
What do we need to make a thruster?
A thruster part?
Where can we get one of those?
I don't know. I haven't found them yet.
I haven't seen any thruster part ore yet.
No.
Wait, Splitsie, didn't you say we had an unlimited source of hydrogen?
Yeah, the water.
Well, hydrogen thrusters don't need that part.
We're not using hydrogen thrusters. They are not usable. They're
Yeah.
always against the rules. Because otherwise, getting to space, not really a challenge, TFA.
I mean, it's not anyway. We can just fling ourselves to space using Klang. That'll work.
You are missing the point.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah, intentionally.
Mason was going to launch us all into space with his fishing rod.
Oh, fishing rod. Yeah, that's fine. That's not Klang. That's just abusing weirdness of rotor extension.
That doesn't sound like much of a difference.
It's very different. One's using phantom forces, one's not.
Hmm.
Right, I might go scout out down the river to find it. Oh, wait, no, I won't.
Why not?
You out of power?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I was suggesting having some way of attaching these to the big rover and steal its juice.
No, no. TV, it's doing the refining and the manufacturing. You don't want to steal its power.
Not all of it, obviously.
You say that. I don't believe you.
Why not?
Take a nap.
I think I have every reason not to believe you.
Capac, you need to make your own room up in the little catwalk bit on the big rover, because I've got mine.
What, a room?
Yeah. There's space down there. Follow the
I think I
orange
got
stairs.
The bulk of the cobalt. And we've gotten... Yes, amount of cobalt. I have no idea how much we've actually ended up with, but we've got some.
See, Capac, there's plenty of space down here you can work with.
Wait, what?
What?
Why have you got 2 doors with corridors leading to a bed?
I appreciate my privacy, unlike you.
That's the opposite of that, TFE.
He's the one who's got weirdly public bathrooms.
You've got a weirdly public bed.
What do you mean? It's behind 2 separate doors.
It's got 2 separate access points. It's like, oh, there's one for me and then
Yeah,
there's one for whoever else wants to join
you
me.
lock them. Don't just leave them open overnight.
Are you both on the rover?
Yes.
Is anyone in the way of the rover?
If we're on the rover, how are we in the way? Unless our
Your
vehicles are.
vehicles?
What, are you going to turn
I'm
around?
driving.
Oh, well, I need to get back to my
He's
rover then.
threatening to just indiscriminately crush everybody again. As
Yeah.
per usual.
Oh no, I was gonna... I was checking! Jeez. I check, I get complaints. I don't check, I get complaints. I can't win.
This
So,
surprises
I'm just
you.
not gonna complain. I'm just not gonna check.
You're not going to complain. That seems unlikely.
Off I go!
Yeah, that's not the right way.
That's so not the right way.
Well, it's always... Why did you park there? I was clearly gonna be going that way down the river.
We parked
What's
off.
your mind?
I assume you would have just gone in reverse.
What? Why would I go in reverse? It's quicker to go forwards.
Are you sure?
Yes.
With how long
Yeah,
it takes to turn around?
It's quicker to go forwards out of the parking space that I'm parked in. Too bad about the car in front of me.
Well, I mean, it's not like you're...
Wait, where are you going?
I was going past you guys, so I didn't crush your vehicles.
We shouldn't be going anywhere. We should be sleeping for the night because my vehicle does not move.
Yeah, but you can just come and ride on the big rover.
But you could have said that instead of...
did.
You just asked, are we aboard because you're going to move. You didn't say you were planning on going anywhere.
What? That's what I've been saying.
Fine, I'll see how far I can get with my 4% charge.
Oh, man.
I've got 10 minutes of power when I'm stationary.
Would you both catch up and then get on board?
Yeah, we're trying. My lights are flickering on and off. Oh, and so is the... Okay, the target locking flickering on and off is way more annoying.
Yeah, no wasted this week. He's skiing. But we have him in spirit down here on his bed.
Which I thought was Capac for a second. Too similar.
Yeah, he's a paler orange.
And that's why I'm green now.
Yeah, there we go.
Palomino SR8 salvage services. Capac, did you hire someone?
No, that's truckers.
If they're heading this way...
You guys might want to get on board.
But then if I leave my road behind, it's just going to be salvaged.
Well, we can't sleep when they're coming for us, can we?
Well, we could have slept before, but you drove off.
What's done is done, Capac.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
Where are you, Capac?
I'm scanning the river.
Oh, you're ahead? I was waiting for
He
you.
was waiting for us, Capac. Even I was paying attention to that bit.
Well, you're too slow.
Alright. Too fast, I'm too slow. I'm too fast, I'm too slow. Restart the wheels.
Question is, when am I going to actually run out of power? It's flickering, so I have no idea.
When am I going to accidentally drive straight into the river?
That would be
Yes.
rather catastrophic.
Yes, I need to wait faster, Bino, that's true. Capac, does any of the riverside seem accessible? Like easy to drive down to so it can...
It's relatively shallow here, but it's
With
all
dipstick
quite
in?
rocky along the edge.
Would it be feasible for us to like make drill arm to smooth it over the sort of distances that it is.
I think it might shallow out a bit further down.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a look.
Oh wait, what am I
I
doing?
can't
I've
follow
got
the
really
river
high
involves
friction on the
scouting.
wheels. I don't want that.
Why? Because you don't want to move, or
Well-
is it so high you can't turn?
No, it's more my lack of ability to go full throttle. I don't want to be slowing down as much when I let go. I can maintain speed by pulsing the wheels.
Yes, the red marker. He's getting slowly closer.
Oh. This looks almost like a
Yeah.
beach here.
This looks pretty good.
Maybe. If are you behind me?
I'm on your left.
Ah,
So please don't squish me into the water.
oh no, I'm off.
Nope. What if salvage services were hanging for that town we're at?
Oh, maybe. It would explain why Sunny Dave's was somewhat functional. If they were using that as their bar while they were working at it. Alright. I need to do a thing, and we have safety sensor.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Actions.
The next
What?
checkpoint is on top of that mountain over there, I think.
Yeah, it looks
I
like
can
it.
just about see it from here.
Now, which direction do these need to go?
Yeah, I can walk down to the water and walk back up. I think that's as good as we're gonna get.
Alright.
That spot's nearly wide enough to get the big rover down.
That's the large grid needs to go negative.
Now, I will park in front of Capac, so he's between me and the rover.
Rude.
Actions. Fail. Set to speed.
Hmm.
Actually, I wonder if I can just drive my rover down with a collector on the back.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing with this trailer.
Just fuel up.
Well, that's not good.
The worry is that it would make it so heavy that you'd immediately tip over backwards because of the angle. Well, that would be kind of funny.
Collector's pretty big.
Oh no. Wait, am I actually out of power now?
Oh, Capac isn't allowed in the
Yes.
water without his floaties.
Okay, I'm
Yep.
completely flat now.
Good.
What do you mean good?
Well, means you can't do anything while I'm reconnecting to
Dang
the
it,
server.
I would shoot at you, but I've got the cinematic rifle, so that's not going to help. You gonna move a bit closer, or are you staying over there?
TFE. Listen! I just said I'm reconnecting.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, that rover is now only 1.6 kilometers away. It's like right over the hill.
That's right, my gun is loaded.
So frustrating. I need wasted so there's someone who actually listens to some of the conversation.
You sure?
This thing's overrated.
Plus, it takes away from concentrating on building stuff.
Since when do you concentrate on what you're building?
How else do you think I can even vaguely do it?
Wasted might listen, but he can't respond because he's muted. Yeah, that's true.
Moral support. Oh?
Well, he says he's on a skiing holiday, but he's actually just been muted this whole time.
Wait, that rover's collecting salvage, apparently? Hmm.
It's a salvage rover, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it didn't say that before. Must be something over the hill they're looting.
What, you planning on going over there to compete with them?
Well, the problem is my rover's flat, so I really don't want to have to run that far. Yeah, you might be able to... Lower this bit, you might be able to reverse the big rover down.
Yeah. We don't want to reverse it down, TFE.
Why not? What's the worst that can happen?
It floats away down the river and we can't stop it.
Well, then we'll make it to the other side.
No, we won't. We will make it to an unknown location that we have no control over.
So we've got to send one
Pretty
of the
much
little ones
everything
across
that's happened
first.
So far.
Yeah.
Can't work out if Capac and TFE on your team is a positive or a negative. Most of the time it's one, then the other again.
Deploy the feeder tube.
Oh yeah, my thing. Oh, nuts. Okay, apparently I got one of the hinges the right way and the other not. Two of the hinges the right way, I mean.
You need to make sure that every time you park, you lower this ramp thing so that you can snap it off when we drive off again.
Maybe have it on like a... If the rover speed is less than, say, 5 meters a second, it deploys. Then over 6 it retracts.
Which means that if you're hovering it around just the right speed, it'll be waggling up and down.
I assume if... I'd be very impressed if Splitsie can manage to keep that thing exactly between 5 and 6 meters a second with how erratic it is.
Well, that's a problem. Alright. Turn this back out to where it was.
No!
What are you knowing?
You just fallen in.
How am I meant to get parts now?
What have you
Wait
done?
for me to finish what I'm doing?
Can't do that.
That's boring.
There we go. Fixed. Fixed. So, we probably need to use one of you two and your rover to collect some of that ice and run some engines.
I am trying.
Okay. Nice.
We're working on it.
Have you got an O2H2 generator on this trailer?
No idea.
No, you don't. Okay, I'll get to that. You've got the engines on there. Have you got those engines on, Capac?
I don't know.
Well, you know, you were running out of power and complaining about it. Surely that would have been on your list of things to do?
But that's logical.
This is so going to be too tail heavy, but
Yeah.
maybe it'll work for now.
That's
I'm
my
also
main
noticing
worry.
that Capac has merge blocked the motorbike to the top of the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting choice.
Because he can, presumably.
Alright. Capac, you okay if I get rid of one of these barrels so I can pipe where it is?
Well, I need those
Cool.
barrels. Also, why do you ask if you're just gonna do it?
Because it's funnier that way? Because I know you're going to get upset about it.
It's a load-bearing barrel.
Oh, you have already piped it up. You could have told me. Ah! Capac is hopefully going to get some power. What he really needs is a further back set of rear wheels. Capac, I believe I've asked you this question before, but have you ever driven with a trailer?
Not much.
Would Nope. Would you
You got to counter steer. No.
Yeah.
How long before Capac gives up and makes someone else do it?
Let's say Capac. Surely you've got practice from this from playing Teardown.
I haven't played Teardown in ages.
Well, there's the problem.
So there's too many rocks here.
Oh, jeez. So, all that time when we were playing Euro Truck Simulator and you were complaining that the reason you couldn't reverse the trucks was because of your steering wheel, they were lies?
That is not correct.
I'm so waiting for the weight of the rear trailer just to pull you into the water. Because this is really steep. I think we might need to set up a bit of a drill rig to actually smooth this out.
Yeah, this will be fine.
Yeah. The trailer wheels are smaller than the rover wheels, which isn't helping. The trailer hitch is like... All of this is making this much more difficult for Capac, but
Yeah,
it's much more fun to
how-
just poke fun at him.
How powerful does he think his wheels are?
How grippy does he think his wheels are?
Yeah.
It's
I'm just
holding.
waiting. Ooh. I'm just waiting for the front rover to flip over into the water.
Oh, you're in.
Oh. You're in.
Hold.
Oh,
Park and brake.
the handbrake's not enough to hold it in place.
once
I have to
once
drive.
Once you remain still, it might.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Is ice being
Okay.
gained?
I'm gonna check. Nice. Yep.
right. Engine on.
The O2H2 generator is on. Hydrogen engine is gonna go down in fuel amount because one O2H2 generator is not enough for it, but it will still output some power.
Well, I guess we leave it here and see if it charges up.
Brave to leave it there unattended.
Blueprint.
Just wanting to make sure that this is in fact going to output power once it's run out, because it's almost run out of... There we go. Alright, batteries. Oh my gosh, Capac has like 20 million small batteries. Some of which are set to recharge, some of which are set to auto.
What?
Yeah, because I've only got the control to set recharge on the ones on the rover, not the ones on the trailer.
No, some of the ones on the rover are also set to auto.
Well, those are probably the ones that you glued on somewhere.
Yeah, actually, numbers-wise, that's exactly what they are. So your ones on recharge are fully recharged in 46 minutes.
Hooray!
Alright, so... Now, we need to experiment with some pontoons. I might try and bring the... I guess I'll bring the rover closer, so that we can have access to materials. Are you doing the same, TFA?
Yes. I'm just thinking if I need some sort of wing to give me some downforce.
No, you're going to need an extra set of wheels, is what you're going to need.
Maybe.
You got to go for the Space Engineer's standard 6 wheels. It's a lot better than 4. How long until the added weight makes the slide in? I don't know. Oh, Capac, if you wanted to charge faster, or just build another O2H2 generator on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Space Engineers rovers you kind of need to start at 6 wheels. All right, Cobalt. How much are we actually managing to get? We have 2.7 kilos from the cobalt we have refined so far. How much iron do we have? Can I safely remove the drills and start remodeling? Search for the right thing. Not a lot. I will get some more basic refineries on.
Uh-oh.
What's uh-oh?
I thought I saw the rover move.
Your little one. The 1.6k cobalt. Cobalt ore, yeah. Regular cobalt, 3.24.
Wait, why have you run out of power?
What's run out of power?
My rover, what else is going to run out of power?
I don't know. TV's rover?
This rock has run out of power.
Probably.
It had power?
Because the only batteries that are holding any charge are on recharge. You need to set them all to auto. I'll still gain charge, but all of your charge was in recharging batteries. And the collector is not collecting ice. You need to go deeper.
Wait. Who was collecting it before?
Well, apparently there are tides.
Tides?
Apparently so. This is a tidal river. Whoa. Let me check. Collector is collecting. Oh, that is not a happy angle. Look at that.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
That's just a bit steeper than 45 degrees, that. Yeah. What's going on? There. That's not nice. I was tossing up, putting little bits coming down on the side of the basic refineries, but it's probably better if I just lay them flat, actually. Fair point. I just thought it looked nice with them staggered like that. Do I do this? Maybe I do that. Yeah, I'll do that. The red signal now says salvage claimed. Oh yeah, it does. Uh-oh. Big Rover's out of power.
What? So everything's out of power.
Yeah.
Sleep until morning, question mark?
Let me see. Oh wait, with no power, I'm not gonna be able to pull the components.
What's happening to the ramp?
Well, there's no power.
Yeah, that doesn't explain what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Oh, wait, okay. So, right. So the power to the hinges stopped, so it's just swinging loose?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, why am I seeing lightning bolts?
Don't know. I'm gonna guess I'm not gonna be able to finish this. We may have to sleep till morning.
You don't say.
That's what I'm doing.
Well, I'm just seeing if I've got access to the right bits first. Without having all of the conveying work.
Wait, where'd my bed go?
Wasted's in it.
How rude.
You don't have a bed.
Like I said, Capac, you can make one. Oh no, my suit energy's low. Now I can't even access my bedroom. Gotta grind my way in.
One of these has got to have the power cells in it, right? Which one of these is components?
Oh, I can't even get in bed because it's not powered. Dang it. Boiled at every turn.
Aha! Found the power cells. No, Capac, you can't get in the bed, it's not powered.
So we're stuck here all night with no power, then.
No. I think I've got a solution. It would be quicker if one of you two decided to help, but it may not actually be because it's kind of only one path to get to the components, and we run into each other constantly. Oh. Wait, are there more power cells? Let's check.
We need 150 more.
Yeah. There is a small cargo container with them in it.
Which one?
Don't know. Gotta find it.
Oh, great. Aha!
Yep. See, I had Izzy's set to make enough for one large battery. It was
You
partially
knew this would happen.
Prepare for this. And the backup plan. There we go. Power is restored. Now we can all go to bed. Thanks, Dave. On the drill side of the rover, would the half-block walkways and stairs fit? Yeah, they probably would. Yes, half-blocks will probably fit in a lot of places around here that might look good. Yeah, sleepy bye-bye times, probably. You guys ready? You in your bed, Capac?
I don't even have a bed.
You can build one. We've got power now.
Yeah, and there's room down the catwalks for you to put a little space. Hey, I can see out the window now. I can see the stars.
Is that because of the stuff I ground off before?
No, I had to grind off the half block that was outside the window and blocking the view.
And to connect to the drills and put a hydro engine on the big rover. Yeah, I think that might be a good plan. The main reason to sleep through the night is so that we don't have to deal with the constant
Creepers.
everything's too dark.
Yeah.
Creepers and skelly-mans.
If we're just building and doing stuff here, there's not really much reason for us to deal with darkness. Alright, you two hop in your beds.
Yep.
Yep.
Has Capac actually got one now?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Snooze on this couch. And the salvage service is apparently camping too. And the night does fall. There we go. Wakey wakey.
Yeah?
So surely after charging all night, my rover should be ready to go.
Won't the flat batteries drain the newly built battery? No, because my batteries are not set to recharge. They're just auto, so these won't be doing anything. This new battery will just be getting drained by all of the refineries and things working. That's all. Only if you have one set to a dominant mode like recharge that it'll pull power from the others. And that wastes you 20% of your power. Fully depleted in 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be time to build a proper crane. So I can get a little bit of juice. Although once the refinery's stopped, that power consumption shouldn't be as big a problem. The cobalt is almost done. I think. Yes. We've ended up with almost 8 kilos of it. From that one boulder. 8 grids.
Dang it, I'm not getting the sun yet.
Alright. Refinery. How do I want to do the refinery?
What the?
I've been thinking of something like this. Maybe this way, actually. Yeah. Eight-hole grids, the possibilities are endless, yeah. Well, 8-hole grids is 2 small cargo containers, so it's something.
Okay. Hydrogen tank does float.
Yep.
Is floating away.
Oh.
Yeah. So, we need some way to anchor it.
Did I just hear a whale?
What, like a hinge rope? So it can still move around a bit?
Yeah, so it probably needs to be... I think any bridge we build does need to actually end up being flexible. Because if it's not flexible, it's going to it will almost certainly break on where it contacts with the water's edge. But I guess we could do it with...
Oh, I see a fish.
Congratulations.
Is Capac trying to shoot fish in a river?
In a
Yes.
barrel.
Not sure how effective that's going to be, Capac.
I'm thinking.
Actually, hang on, do bullets make splashes?
No. But you do.
Just push Splitsie in.
When you get in and out of the water, it splashes.
Oh, I thought you meant when I shot him.
Do we want to interrupt their breakfast? See if they've got anything useful for us?
It
you have the rovers that
actually
can
says
do it.
breakfast.
Breakfast? I want
I still don't have
breakfast.
power yet. The sun's not up properly.
Well, Capac has power.
Good for him.
No, as in, his rover works. Fine, we'll ignore it.
Yeah, we can go after it. I'm
So-
just being facetious.
We can do stuff the way that Wasted did the little ramp that he jumped over, where we dig into the ground, we stick a pillar into that, and we use that as the anchor point. And then we can do something a bit similar to the hinge chain that I used to get you out of a chasm. TFA. To get down to the water's edge.
Hopefully on a smaller scale.
And then we have we attach that pontoons to that. What's drilling, Capac?
Said I might try what you're just talking about.
Okay, cool. You need slightly larger hole. Because you want
How rude.
You want to probably do this bit in large grid so it doesn't get shifted around so much. You got any steel plate on you?
A little bit.
I'll grab some as well. Annoyingly, I have tested this and I have not been able to find a design of paddle wheel that actually works.
No. Cool though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, paddle wheels are not a thing, which is really sad. Because I really wanted to use make a paddle steamer out of our big rover.
I mean, if you go fast enough, you might just be able to skip across the water.
I leave that to you to try with your rover, TFE. That's loose, isn't it?
Surely the
Yep.
solar panels could get power soon.
Oh, yeah. We just drill until this goes upright, then that'll be the good starting point.
Why is it falling over?
Because I was doing that on purpose.
Oh, what? Why are you going down?
What?
I was gonna make it like a T shape to the left and right.
Ah, I was just going to go down. Although now I'm in the water.
Yes, that's why I was avoiding going down.
Yeah, I realized that it was too late. I applaud your forward thinking, and I apologize for messing it up. Can we actually...
It's also now on a wacky 45-degree angle, and I keep splashing in all the water, and it's really irritating.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I've tried it with hydrogen tanks as the paddle. I've tried a bunch of different mechanisms, and none of them would work. I have, however, I'm pretty sure we can make fan boats.
Well, we can sail.
Well, we can sail, but I think we can also make fan boats. As in the swamp boats.
Hmm.
Hunt for gators.
I think I may have found an issue with the T-piece, though, Capac. Is we're going to struggle to actually get it to anchor tightly, I think. Because we can't use gravity to help us.
This is... Ugh.
What? We start again.
Yes.
Ah!
Yeah, don't move it.
Alright. What are you going to do with it? Are you putting your counterweight on the front? And then you're going to put the bit at the back here? Is that your plan?
Gonna make sure it's got some clearance so that it doesn't... Yeah, now it shouldn't move too much. So now we can put a weight on the back.
Yeah, I put one on. You want to put another one on the front? Alright. I put another one on. You want to put more on?
Don't call me a moron.
Yeah, it's a bit hard.
Am I okay to put another block on?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want inside now. So I think what we probably want something like that, and then something
I have a
like.
bit of an anchor in here now. Hey, Capac, is your car still okay? Because it feels like the tide's rising.
It's alright for now.
Alright, I think that's good. Which way shall I exit this? Probably not beside the thing. Okay. So now what we probably want to do is convert to small grid.
What?
You want to do this whole thing in large grid?
Yeah?
It's going to need to be flexible.
Yeah, just whack some hinges on it.
Okay. Does this float before you've welded it up?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it sinks to start with and then it floats, or if it sinks, but then when you weld it up a little bit, then it floats. Because I've been too scared to let it sink too far, so I welded it up each time.
Does it really need to be flexible? Yes, I think it does, because... That's Charlie having a nice little dream there. I think it does need to be flexible, because otherwise it's going to put too much force on these anchor points, and it'll break them. So we probably want to... So you're just using that to float the anchor point, right?
Yeah, this will be the start, and then we can start doing the flexible sections.
Okay. We should probably get some solar panels on it, so it's got a power source.
What does it need power for? For the hinges.
In case we need to move the hinges to lift a part up or do something like that.
Okay. Oh, let's...
You can swim, sort of.
It's quite awkward.
See?
Okay, that's what we could use. We could use jetpacks that only function in the water.
Well, I mean, we probably could use us and our little grabby hands tow ropes to tow it all the way across. A small grid. But we can't do that with a large grid. Alright, I'm going to try and bring the Ronco down closer, because it's a lot of walking back and forth to get parts. How bad's Capac's car? Oh,
All right.
Wow.
The anchor is all welded up.
There's quite a big tide here. That's another reason to have it flexible. It's going to need to move with the tides.
Well, I wonder if maybe my rover's like slipped a little bit as well.
I don't think it has.
I'm sure I saw it slip a bit before, but I haven't seen it do that since.
Yeah.
But it might be doing it when I'm not looking at it.
So an empty hydrogen tank is lighter than one with hydrogen in it, because hydrogen has mass.
Oh, yeah.
It's that simple. Vacuum. You're punching your microphone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just karate kicked it.
Like, hydrogen at the same density as the air we're used to is light, but hydrogen has mass, so therefore it will weigh a thing down.
That's how Zeppelins work.
Well, the TFE is moving to be more at risk. So TFE, I'm going to try and bring this right down next to Capac's rover.
Yep.
Just as a heads up. Yeah, gas is sold by mass because otherwise you have to provide a standard pressure as well, and that just gets awkward.
Okay, I'm surprised this turns this well. Considering what the ridiculousness I've done.
I mean, sure, TFE, you are now driving. I mean, put some more yellow on it, and you've got a John Deere. Because it does look like a tractor.
John Deere race car.
What's my charge situation
Wait,
looking like?
the salvage services are preparing for river crossing? Oh, is there somewhere down there?
Whose rover's going to move faster? Probably yours, TFE. You got seats for us?
I have one extra seat.
You had another one, so we can both ride with you and check it out.
I should be able to.
Might be amusing to see how they're dealing with it. You might not want to park there.
You sure you don't want to be backing up to the edge of the river?
I was going to come alongside. We're going to push the...
You're now attempting a 3-point turn in Giant Rover.
Oh, I don't need a 3-point turn. I can turn on a spot. How much further forward do I need to go, Capac?
I mean, you're pretty close there. You could deploy now.
You happy?
Yep.
Alright. The big refinery is done. I can do some remodeling and things. Hinge is not happy. Come on. Level out a bit, would you? Yeah, I need to redo the... Whoa!
Whoa, what the...
Okay. That's
Why
not
is
a good
everything freaking out?
idea.
Bit concerning when I park
I mean,
that
I
close.
know why, but it's fine. Fine now. Maybe. Maybe it's not actually. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no.
Is it now trying to lift the whole rover up?
Yep.
Moving away.
Oh, let me into the control panel. Ow.
Oh,
That sounded good.
yeah.
Okay. Could have been worse. Yeah, this flexi hinge in the middle is problematic for parking on anything but flat terrain. Problematic.
Where's the
Thank you.
connector gone?
Capac, can you stand at the bottom of the ramp for me?
What?
A bit out from it as well. I'm going to jump on your head to try and get on the board.
How rude.
Oh, hang on. A bit further forward. Come on. No.
Hang on.
Am I on? Am I standing on Capac's head? I'm standing on
You're
Capac's
staying on Capac's head. I can try and
I'm
give you
also very stuck.
I can try and give you a boost.
No, you're not helping. Alright, Capac, you might need to come over here so I can jump on your head to get on the ladder.
Right, just jump and grab it.
I can't. It's too high. I need to stand on your head and then jump and grab it.
How do we keep doing this?
Well, this is what I was trying to fix with the hinges, but I made it worse. Dang it. Sliding off. Dang latency. Much better when I'm host. Oh, we're gonna need a rover over here.
Hang on.
Rear row section needs 2 axle wheel sets? Yeah, probably. It's doing too much or too little to set things up. Can you actually get onto the...
That's a good question.
I don't think you can. But if you drive me underneath the ladders, that are on
Yeah,
there,
that
I
should
be able to
work.
get to the ladders. That's what I was thinking. I do have an antenna. There is an antenna on board the Ronco. I just don't know which way to move the hinge so that I can do things. And after I just exploded the connector again, I thought I might not do that again. Yeah, we need a stair lift like you have at airports. There we go.
Hey. Now I need to get out of here if we get moving.
Yes, there was operator error there. I will fully admit. Air stairs, yeah, air stairs. That's what we need. Thanks, Justin. Oh, something I did want to say to you guys in chat is, apologies if you write something and I don't see it. It's there are a lot of plates that are spinning during these series, and it's very possible I'll read something and not be able to respond or react or do what I need to do to fix it a lot of the time. Keeping track of everything at once is sometimes overwhelming, especially
With
on
us
days
too.
like today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Capac. I'd not do any more fixed size than that in terms of going out to the river.
Yeah.
Was that your plan? Wasn't to go any further than that?
Yep.
Cool. Are you putting another anchor in?
Well, we need enough deck to get rovers on anyway, so I figured I may as well.
Oh yeah, I was more thinking we could go flexi off to towards where your rover's parked and put it over there if we needed to.
I was thinking of
leave
just
this
coming
as the
down
anchor.
over the top and going straight across.
Yeah, alright. That works too. Alright, I think I am going to try and bring the rover around and bring it rearward, because this is still going to be a lot of materials to bring on. Unless we want to set up a temporary drill and refinery on this bridge to build its own parts. But I think that's more work than we want to do. Glad you found it helpful, Phil. Oh. Oh, it's shorter again. Wait, no, doing this wrong. Twisting forces will be sort of applied, but also sort of not really. Torsion's a bit weird with infinite structural integrity, for want of the correct term. There's no limit to how much twist you can put through something. It will always take it. As long as it doesn't collide with something bad. Oh yeah, Capac. There is reason with your pontoon to use half blocks rather than full blocks. Because it's lighter.
Is it meant to be shaking like that?
No, it is
Yes.
not. I don't know why it's shaking so much at the moment.
It's a feature.
There we go. Air inertia tensor on one too many. I don't know how we're planning on moving in the water. We're going to figure that out.
Just drift
That's
across and hope
one
for the
of the
best.
engineering challenges we're facing. I try not to test too many things before these series because I don't want to have a definite answer. And if we have to change some of the things that we've set up, then so be it, to make things work.
Okay, this is a pretty solid foundation.
Cool. I'm bringing up the tail ramp. I'm going to try and bring it around. I might need some guidance. Is anyone in the way, by the way? I should have asked before I moved. Is
Doesn't look
anyone's
like
rover
it.
likely to be in the way of me attempting to reverse park this thing?
Nope.
I mean, it's only going to be TFE, so
Yeah.
If I just reverse straight back here, Capac, will that be pretty good?
for like 5 meters, and then you got to stop, or you'll be crushing the bridge, my rover, and falling into the river.
Yeah, but can I bring the... I'm just trying to bring the cargo close to you.
Yeah.
Can I really not go back far? Oh, man. This is getting convoluted walking through there.
Looks a giant rover. I think it got convoluted before now.
What? I undeployed you. Why did you... Oh, right, because I just left the scanner, the sensor area. 5 meters? That's a lot more than 5 meters.
5 meters is the margin of error for that I'm allowing for your driving of this thing.
That's being optimistic.
You've got a point, maybe. I mean, sure, yeah. You could do something boring like tearing down the rover and just rebuild on the other side, but where's the fun in that? Alright, I'm gonna start reversing. Capac, tell me when I need to stop. You ready?
Well, this
Hang
is
on,
the
you're
end.
gonna see this.
Capac, you need to tell me.
Right. I'm standing behind you.
Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
How bad did that end up?
up?
Oh man, my game crashed again. Oh,
No.
this is so annoying. This is almost certainly my CPU.
Oh, this feels kind of bad.
And the heat.
Oh, this grid technically isn't static. I was so confused.
Yeah, Waste will only be away for this week. He'll be back. Probably in time for us to tell us how we did all this wrong.
Well, are we doing a stream next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just wondering.
I thought we were.
Maybe.
Are you not sure if you're around on the 23rd, Capac?
Yeah, don't know.
Oh, we'll talk about it after. And make plans.
What's the date today? 16th.
Yeah.
Apparently I got a package on the way. They say it'll arrive Saturday, which means it'll probably arrive on Monday.
Currently 32 degrees Celsius in my shed.
Ugh. I've got like 18 degrees with like 90% humidity, and I don't like that.
This card is wide enough I can find it. Maybe.
I like how Splitsie backs everything up so that we've got cargo access to work on the bridge, and then he gets distracted by other things that doesn't actually deploy the cargo access.
Capac, my game's crashed.
Even
Yeah, that's a kind of distraction.
yeah, you should have an automatic thing that like below a certain speed it just deploys. Like even if you make it,
deploys when I get booted out of the rover.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If like the speed's below 2 meters a second or something, have it deploy.
You should have an automatic thing where it automatically deploys when his game crashes.
Well, that's what happened unless it kept rolling away.
Yes. Well, up until the past week, I hadn't really been having issues in Space Engineers. I didn't have issues in Space Engineers yesterday when it was 30-something degrees in here. But yeah, I've been having increasing issues due to the annoying issues that Intel put into their 13th and 14th gen processors. And have been waiting to get news from them about getting a replacement that's sent to me before I take my CPU out so that I can keep my PC up and at least barely running. Because obviously not having a CPU for a week would be devastating for me.
I hope they put an easier way
that's
to
not too
do
bad.
multi-hinges in the Space Engineers 2.
Just Splitsie move to Taz. I mean, that would stop the overheating problems.
Yes, I have. My plan is to call the retail place that I bought it from, because Intel have been useless, and see if I can just go to the store and get them to just replace it for me. Because others have been able to do that with some other stores in Australia, so...
Well, I
fingers
mean, that
crossed.
is legally how
Yeah.
it works
Yeah, I know.
But
So
they
that's
will
why
try to not do that anyway.
Well, I'm going to give them the chance to do it right. And if they do, I'll probably say who I got the thing from. If they're jerks about it, then I probably won't. But
Ask
they've
them
not
for a
been-
sponsorship while you're at it.
But they probably won't be jerks because they weren't jerks when I had to get my 3090 repaired in the middle of COVID.
What do you mean you can barely hear me? It should be normal.
Yeah.
Capac normal?
Oh, I'm not moving to Tasmania.
What's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
me neither.
It's cold there.
Although
Yeah,
I'd
that's the
rather
whole
move to
idea. It stops your
Tasmania
PC
than
over.
Queensland.
You want to move to Queensland?
No, but I'd rather move to Tasmania than move to Queensland. I'd rather go south than north.
Oh, I'd rather go to Queensland than Tasmania.
The real reason Splitsie doesn't want to move to Tasmania is he'd probably be the biggest celebrity here.
No, there's
Wow.
that lady who's the chef who had a show on SBS a couple of years ago.
No idea who you're talking about.
Oh, yes, that person.
Exactly. See, this was my point. I kind of accidentally proved TFB's point. Oh no. No, this isn't good. Why is it crashing again?
No, don't do this.
Crashed again.
Yeah, it has. What can I do that might help?
Me and Capac are hijacking the show again.
Alright. We will...
Wow, great start.
do something.
Yeah. As long as we avoid our usual rambling about games and shows we don't particularly like for half an hour.
We'll switch to June Spice Wars.
With only 2 people?
We haven't played that in ages.
True, we haven't.
God, there must have been all kinds of patches since we last played.
Yeah, I think there's even new game modes now.
For all those trying to suggest things to do in chat, it's not helpful. I know you're trying to be helpful, but it's really not helpful. I have tried all the things. This is Intel's problem. I have to wait to sort that out.
Have you tried hitting it with a hammer?
Probably hasn't tried that.
You could do what I did with one of my old PCs and use a water bottle as a ducted cooling solution.
When did you do that? And how do I not remember it? Was that when you went AWOL for like 3 years?
What?
No,
What, did he escape back to America?
No, he
think
didn't have
you
a
may
mobile
not-
phone or internet and was just down in the snowfields or something. And
No, I think you
Just
may not have
gone.
seen that PC, but I think I did it to play EVE Online, so it
Ah,
was
okay,
around
so-
the time we were...
I see. Wait, why am I making the hinge parts? I need to detach. I need to get them off. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump in the water.
Yeah, we may need some kind of crane mechanism to get rovers onto this thing, unless we go something completely off the rails.
Have you started thinking about where you're gonna put the solar panels, Capac?
No, because I totally forgot that we talked about solar panels. And I've been thinking about all the other problems.
There are a few. Yeah, Capac and I played EVE Online together for a while. And then I played it a lot more than he did. Not healthy.
Which is amazing, because I was already playing it way too much.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also amazing considering how many other things I was doing at the time. Right, let's see if I can add tank somewhere. With this.
Oh dear.
Apparently they sank, by the sounds of things.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us.
Now, small hydrogen tank versus oxygen tank. Same. Same material cost. Cool.
People think Tasmania is cold because they're used to 25 degrees everywhere else. But the real
No,
answer.
because it is cold there.
Hobart and Launceston would disagree.
No, it was cold in Hobart. I was in Hobart recently. It was cold.
You just picked a bad day.
It was also wet and miserable, and so wet that you couldn't see, like, more than about 2 meters in front of you.
Yeah, how else do you think we're going to keep tourists away from discovering how good it actually is?
I just heard an explosion.
Wasn't me.
No, it was distant. Oh, man. Walking over these surfaces is annoying. Need a recharge point at the back there. No. Poop. Hey, Wasted. Wasn't expecting to see you in chat.
I'm just imagining with like a GoPro so he can view the stream while skiing.
He's checking in from France. You'll be pleased to know we've brought all the deck chairs on board and we've moved you into a delightful spot where you've got a perfect view of the tree and your wanted poster.
Wait a second, did we bring his rover with us?
No, we've marked where it is though.
Oh, good.
We had no means to move it yet. But we have marked where it is so we can go back and grab it. Oh, wasted. Mate, that's rough. Ow.
Oh.
Any steel plate?
Oh. Can't see what Wasted's saying because it's in a Splitsie YouTube chat.
Yes, that is true. Would you like me to say what he's saying?
Give us the gist.
The gist is he unfortunately slipped on some black ice and messed up his elbow
Oh no.
on top of the back pain that he was already experiencing and leg pain that he was already experiencing.
Yeah.
So he's having a pretty rough time of things.
Yeah. One arm, one leg, back free skiing is not a good experience.
Why are we not assembling steel plate?
Is it broke again?
Oh, there's an exception in the script. That would be why.
Hey, I'd say my vehicle's done.
Speaking of vehicles being done,
Wasted can live vicariously through our mess ups.
Doesn't he do that anyway?
so
Well,
good news.
you can also be like snarky at a distance.
Good news is my rover is at 97% charge.
Oh, nice.
Hey, cool.
Bad news is my rover cannot be retrieved from the river
Why is that?
because there's a giant wheel in the way.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah, that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. Yes, remote snark. Exactly. Oh, right, I have to turn off the hinges because Capac's added solar power. Right, of course. I was thinking the thing was unpowered this whole time. That's why nothing's moving. Thank you, chat. I'm also reconnecting, just to let you guys know.
Your game crashed again?
No TFE, I just did it for the fun of it.
Wouldn't surprise me. I do notice it does seem a bit laggier today.
Are you going to survive?
I should do.
You are underwater.
I've got
Oh,
enough oxygen, though.
is your helmet closed?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Otherwise, I'd be getting hurt every time I go underwater, and I haven't been hurt yet.
Wait, did
Well, it's freezing underwater, so if you run out of energy,
Yeah, that's true. I'll die that way.
Okay, yep, I've confirmed it does indeed hurt.
Yeah, I'm good.
So what's this incredibly convoluted plan we've got going?
Not convoluted at all.
it's actually more straightforward than Splitsie wanted it to be.
True.
I'm gonna try and turn this into a bridge.
This is the bridge.
Hmm.
Ah,
I don't know how many tanks we're going to need, but we're possibly going to need 2 bridges. Also, Capac, remember part blocks for the middle sections. Do need full blocks where you're putting them, but...
How big do you want to make these sections?
I was
We
thinking...
could probably go out further than this.
I was thinking 2, maybe 3 hydrogen tanks in length, and that's enough. Because we want to have a bit of flexibility.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards 3. I feel like 2's a bit on the short side.
Alright, we can go 3. That'll mean they're 15-meter sections.
Ah! What the? What was that?
What have you done,
Ah,
Capac?
yes, wasted. The old raft bride.
I heard a shark.
Is that going to take the place of Frogwife? That's just going to be a reference that few people are going to get, much like me impersonating Priestess. I was coming across here to show something.
I lied. This is worse than I thought you were going to do.
Okay.
I thought he'd actually join the team speak for a second then.
I mean,
But yeah, definitely. I do think we're best off using half blocks rather than the plate blocks.
ow. Let's close the helmet.
The reason for that is, I think the half blocks tend to have a bit more reliable collisions when you're dealing with wheels.
Ah, I need some heals.
Oh, Capac, have you thought about how annoying it's going to be to weld up the far side of this?
What do you mean?
We're going to have to run back and forth like 100 meters.
So we'll just have to pipe it up?
Yeah.
What, and
that's
have
the
a
option, I guess.
welding rig on a piston? Or a bunch of pistons?
No. I think he's just meaning to hand weld so we can grab stuff as we go.
Are we going to need that middle bit with how... I mean, we might for the small grid, but we're getting a large rover across.
That sentence didn't make much sense, Capac, TFE.
Yeah, so either don't finish my sentences or I do and they don't make any sense. What I'm saying is, for getting a large grid rover across, do we need to actually fill in this center bit?
Oh, I'm not. That's kind of not that
This
relevant.
is to get
but we
the
do need it
small
for the
rovers
small
across.
ones.
I'm not even thinking about the large
Yeah,
one.
we want to make sure this actually works and doesn't explode, and so we want to do it with something that has minimal mass to begin with. Yeah, the tanks are effectively piping, aren't they? We could do.
Well, they're not connected to anything, so that's good.
Yeah, alright, I'll start working on piping it up so that you can use the tanks to grab stuff from. Because otherwise this is going to take us
Yeah.
so long.
As long as it's not connected up to any form of hydrogen production, so it starts sinking.
Oh, collection, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how am I going to hook up to that connector? That's going to be fun. This is going to be a fun little snake.
What? TFE, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
We're going 3, not 4.
Ah,
The next bit's the hinges.
We just
Again.
had a whole conversation about that.
well,
Hey, Capac, was that a bit annoying then?
No, not really.
Lies.
Wait, why isn't this solar panel working? Huh?
is that Capac sunlight signal on the other side?
No, why is
Why is
They
this
should
on
be
2
working.
green, but this one's 4 red?
weird?
It's not attached? Thank you for the
Yeah,
sub,
that's
baby,
weird.
Chris.
I have no idea.
Yeah, why is it? Well, red
Paddle
means it's
boating
off.
is not an option. Paddle boating doesn't work. I've tried a whole bunch of different things to see if paddle boating is possible, and none work. There's no way to get any sort of propulsion out of a paddle. Capac toggle it off. Yes, he did. Your solar panel was off. Oh, I might have toggled it off while I was doing the hinges, or you did.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Someone's toggled it off at some point. That's all we know.
Wait. And it auto magically turns itself back off when I try and turn on? What?
I turned it on.
No, it's off.
No. Oh.
Like, it keeps turning itself back off whenever you turn it on. Okay, now it's on. Weird.
Huh.
That's normal again. What? Don't understand.
I'm gonna blame TFA.
Yes, I clearly knew this would happen.
Well, you should have. Can you use solar panels to fill in the middle of the bridge? We probably could.
I mean, we could
We don't
technically...
have much need to, though.
Yeah, like, we could technically use refineries. Well, that'd be so heavy the whole thing would probably just fall over.
Capac, what you doing? Oh, you're removing that bit. Leave... oh. You could have made it easier for yourself to put the hinges down by leaving that one. But, oh well.
I mean, it was just a frame. You could always re-add it.
No, never mind. It's fine. Make sure you start with the hinge on this side.
I will let you do the hinges.
Okay. Still afraid of hinges. Got it. I wonder if you'll still be afraid if the Havoc 22 actually makes things more stable.
You'll think it's a trap.
And space engineers do.
What color are we painting this? We seem to...
That,
What? We need some hazard stripes on it.
I was
Guidelines.
just gonna do a thing, but it's fine.
There you go. You can place the next tank on the end of this hinge. Come back. Speaking of space engineers too, are you planning on remastering any of Light Echoes? Is this a no comment moment, Capac, you think?
This is when, sure, when they announce that it's coming out in 6 years, we say yes, we will do it then.
Whenever it does or doesn't come out.
Going up, swim up.
Confirmed Space Engineers 2 will have voice activated movement. Where are you two?
Just heard another shark.
You fear this bridge will be so stable it's boring? I fear that too.
I fear that the
small
tide is going to do weird things to it.
I don't think it's going to be stable or safe or what is on the far side of the river?
Someone's unknown signal.
Is that an unknown signal floating over there?
It could be.
Is that what Capac's swimming to?
It very much
I'm
could be.
placing hydrogen tanks.
Oh,
Underwater.
I keep hearing weird noises.
possibly the unknown signal on the far side of the
Yeah.
Unknown signals don't usually sound like whales.
Underwater they might.
Okay. Yep, that's certainly different. Yeah, Wasted, I'm in complete agreement with you. When we switch to doing this with the big rover, this is going to be all sorts of terrifying. As you say, the torque is huge, so it's going to grip on each bit and just yank it as hard as it can. The weight of it is substantial.
So
And
I was thinking there might be another option. Like rather than try to drive the big rover across, we use the bridge to
Pull it across?
I love
the
where you are
rover
going with this,
across.
Capac. So are you thinking we use small rovers to pull the big rover once it's floating.
That could work.
Well, I was thinking like build like piston arms or things to pull it like alongside the bridge, maybe.
I think we should try it with the smaller rovers if they've got enough grip, and just pull it along when it's floating. But we've obviously got to make sure that this actually gets us to the other side of the river first. We think the big wheels will float us. We don't know for sure, but we think they will.
Which is not reassuring.
Maybe it's partially reassuring.
Are we struggling with steel production?
We might be. We might be out of iron. I might need to deploy the drill. Now that Wasted's here, that seems appropriate. Yeah, I think the fortunate thing about the way we set up these series is that usually, no matter how safe something seems, there's some aspect of it that's going to be sketchy as all get out. Like the fact that the bridge is not landing gear locked to anything. So if those blocks break, the bridge floats away.
And then it's Huckleberry Finn time. Now.
Instead of building a bridge, build a barge and a piston to push it across. The problem with that is the pistons are going to get so heavy, I don't think we'd be able to get it across the river without having a landing gear lock. Alright. Drill is drilling. We're going to get some resources. This is probably a really bad spot to drill. Oh well, it's too late.
What's too late?
It's not too late, but it is sort of too late, because if I drive away to go drill, then we're going to have annoying access to resources. I think we're just going to have to accept that there's going to be a drill hole here. Gondola pole? A gondola pole, yeah, if we could float well enough, we could use a what's the term for those? There's an actual term for it.
Pokey stick.
Yeah, pokey stick.
I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna grab a snack.
Oh yeah, if I drill down where I am and I get down to water, I can probably collect some ice for the big rover and run a thing. Yeah.
Run a hydrogen engine, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A punt. Thank you, Benji. It is a punt, I think. I think a punt is two watery things. A punt is both like one of those barges that pulls itself along on a rope. And a punt is also the stick, isn't it? I think it's both those things. Drills are working, so we will get more resources. What?
There's a enemy banana approaching.
What?
What? Okay, that's not an unknown signal.
Is
You
that
wanna
like a
drag it over here, Capac?
Is that like a submarine? Wait,
Someone
is it a bomb?
Playing in the water? Capac, are you on the bridge?
I am watching from the bridge.
Can you see if you can grab this out of the water?
Might need my help.
You guys got hold of it? I
Yep.
can't go?
I do.
Yep, both got hold of it. Ooh.
Now
No,
I've got-
oh, it's fallen off.
Have we now got a banana lounge for the rear part of the rover?
What? I'm so confused.
no
How is
explosives
this
in
even
this.
floating? It looks like it's armor blocks.
Airtight spaces float as well.
Uh,
must be
I
hollow.
see.
There's a vent
Wait,
inside.
there's not a bomb or anything in there, is there?
Yeah. Doesn't look like, looks like just a
an
vent
air vent?
inside.
I know what banana bombs do in worms.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's a problem, we'll just put it near wasted. Actually, hang on. We could hang it from the tree.
I'm gonna get rid of
It's
this
almost
one.
as big as a tree.
Well, top of the tree then.
I was just thinking of putting it on the water section, like it's one of those little floaty things that people swim around on hot days.
I mean, yeah, if you continued all the way around, you'd have like a floaty ring.
No, not as a ring, just as a banana. You just sit on the middle of the banana.
You'd have as a ring as well.
Have you never had one of those?
Yeah, I know what they are.
Well, pool toys. They're bananas. They float. You can
Well.
kind of.
Tasmanians don't have swimming pools.
Yes, we do. They're just not used very often.
Yeah, they're frozen over most of the time.
Not that cold. Hobart is weird though, because it's like directly under a mountain, basically.
Alright. That's out of the way. I can move the conveying over here. Because I didn't want the conveying to be in the way. But I can't place it because I'm round.
Plus, Tasmania, you don't have the problem of roadworks
Just
digging
got
up
the
stuff, because
insane
that never
humidity.
happens.
As in, you'd never get any roadworks done.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, the humidity in summer is not fun.
It was like constant 90% plus humidity when I was down there.
Yeah, Hobart and Launceston are really bad for that.
Would pressurized areas be cheaper than the hydrogen tanks? Perhaps.
Does anyone see my tourist trap? Could have sworn I left it out. Wait. Is that the banana they're talking about?
What?
Pool toys. The banana boats I know seat like 15 people in a pool by massively powerful speedboats until you go flying. I mean, there are those, but as a kid, we also had little ones. Some of them were inflatable bananas, some of them were inflatable horses, all sorts of different things, but all that kind of shape where you have two bits of flotation at the front and back of you, and you try and smack each other until one of you falls off. Or maybe that was just what my siblings and I did.
Some water-based dodgem cars.
Flammo?
That means I've become desensitized to explosions unless they're really close.
I think that's their plan.
Does feel that way.
Dastardly.
Right.
No steel tubes.
How is production holding up? Oh, they're being made. Things are being a little slow, unfortunately. Ah. TFE, I believe you were just called a mold-covered amphibian
That's pretty
due to the
normal.
humidity you suffer.
I mean, it's only for like 2 months of the year, so I can tolerate it.
I don't know, by the amount you complain about it, I'm not sure you can.
But yeah, I complain about it a lot now, and then the rest of the year it's just a lovely 15 degrees.
Oh man, this isn't going well for me today.
What? Did you just crash again?
Yeah, I did. It's at least fortunate that recovering is quick
Yes.
because it's not the blue screens that I was getting
Blue screen
in
of death.
Conan.
I'm like, sure it doesn't take Splitsie that long to place a conveyor tube.
No, not normally.
Quick, we can push him in the water.
Don't push me in the water. It's
Well, I
already hard
won't.
enough to get back in the game when I've got to reload every few minutes. No, it's too No, it's not time to go AMD. It's time to get Intel to replace my processor with one that works. And then not have to think about this until I next want to upgrade.
In 6 months.
No, I'm pretty happy with the performance-wise of it these days.
Turns out Space Engineers 2 needs a NASA supercomputer.
OBS doesn't run on this PC, Beldenik. I have a dual PC setup. That's why this is fine, even with blue screens. It's fine. Not fun. It's fine.
Oh, thank you, Fersen, for that 2 months of Prime. I thought I painted this. Who changed it back? Capac.
Sometimes it's not
One of
allowed
me.
to load.
Actually, yeah, you probably couldn't be bothered to paint it.
Well, speaking of having to reload things, I played Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver on my Thursday night stream because it's recently got a remaster, and
Oh dear.
I've never played it, so I thought I would check it out. And I played for like 2.5 hours, and then the game crashed. And because it's an old school PlayStation game, you have to manually save it,
Oh, oh no.
which I had not done. So I went back and I played through all of what I did on the stream again off stream, so that I can continue from where we left off.
And I'm guessing you're manually saving like every 5 minutes.
Yep.
Oh.
And you'll forget during the next stream.
On more positive
Possibly.
news. Capac, did you hear that Slay the Spire 2 had been announced?
I did, and in their reveal trailer, they do this big thing about saying coming in 2025, but then the 5 at the end disappears. And it's like ooh, 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 and then it just comes back as a 5.
So they figure like, oh, it's actually gonna be 2026.
It looks interesting. It's got 2 of the characters from the first game, but it's got 2 new characters. But it did hint at one of the missing characters in the trailer.
I'm guessing we need to weld up this conveyor line?
Yep.
Yep.
I just want to actually get it. Start at the far end if you can, TFE, because I may
Yeah.
have to modify this end a bit more to even get this to hook up.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to watching this all detonate when we connect it.
And fling the rover across the river by accident.
Yeah, I'm hoping the bridge will like flip and it will like catapult the big rover across the river. That's my plan. That's been my plan this whole time.
Capac's been planning? Oh no.
The annoying thing is, it might happen.
I mean, if it works as perfectly as we described, I wouldn't call it annoying.
I would. I'm enjoying trying to engineer my way around this challenge. I don't want to just magically fix.
Oh.
Well, it's not going to be too far off. If I put the rotor in. Then do it. Maybe that'll get there. Oh yeah, this might be close enough. With a bit of finagling.
No one uses that word anymore.
Don't see why not. Fun to use weirdly archaic terms sometimes.
Immediately racking my brain trying to think of one.
I was hoping Capac would come out with one quickly, because the sort of thing he'd probably be able to do.
I was thinking the other day about how people use the word ado, but usually only in the context of a
Much
quote.
ado.
Yes, much ado about nothing.
Yeah.
Or the alternate usage of the word literally to mean its exact opposite.
Yeah, that just makes me think of the American Dad thing of irregarding Steve. Irregardless.
Irregardless.
There we go. Hooked up.
It's not like wrong, but it's always bugged me that flammable and inflammable mean the same thing. And they're both, like, used.
Yeah, Capac is a curmudgeon. It's true.
Humbug.
Is Zeitgeist still used? Not really.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Sure, both Capac and I have used that. We probably will need to put some sort of connector in down here. Cargo access initially.
It's just so many things that can go wrong here.
Well, it's flexible, which means it's fine.
Till it hits the ground.
No, shouldn't hit the ground too hard. The only problem should be if we decide to move the bridge or the rover without disconnecting it.
We really need to get some better tools. Some of those spinning, I can hear them.
Wasted. That period of where we were also hopeful that space survival sim games would be a big thing.
And they ended up being MMOs instead.
Oh no, further back than that. What Wasted's talking about, I think.
Yeah.
That was another. Oh look, this is gonna be no. No, it's not.
I mean,
It's another MMO where you create the environment. It's like, no, that's not how a good MMO works.
There's such thing as a good MMO.
to be fair, space survival games are a genre where the technology is having to catch up with expectations.
True.
And especially because they try and do PvP as well.
The anchor for our bridge is rattling around a bit.
Ooh.
And the rover's jiggling.
Yeah. Oh, and the connecting bit is as well.
We could turn that off to make it flexible, so that the forces don't transmit through. Once I get myself unstuck.
I'm worried that wheel's going to drop down and smash Capac's rover.
Well, I tried to get the rover up and around it, but there's not enough room.
I don't know why the whole big rover is jiggling like that. It's probably because of the drill being fully deployed.
Oh, well, yeah, isn't it like deployed into the ground?
Oh, and it's almost reached the water, but not quite.
Got.
Also,
You know
it has
what?
done all its drilling, so when we run out of iron, we're going to have to move the whole thing.
I was gonna say we could do an offshore drilling platform and drill off the side of the bridge.
Yes,
down
we can.
to the bottom of the river.
Yes, as it is now piped, we could even just shove a collector on there and pipe things up.
Oh,
We'll just tunnel through the center of the plant and out the other side.
it looks like that salvage team has actually made it across.
Yeah. Unless there's a bend in the river down there.
Well, I mean, they said. I guess they haven't
Can I
confirmed
see
that
them?
they've made it across.
Yep, still stuck in a van down in the river.
Yeah, that's a bad outcome.
Yeah, Wasted was talking about the Avorion Empyrean era of things.
If only there was some kind of motivational speaker who could talk to us about how we don't want to end up living in a van down by the river.
Isn't that just the Baldur's Gate main menu theme?
What the?
What is it, Capac?
Why don't I just...
Words?
The
You sound
lights
like
on
me.
this tank are flickering red?
Oh yeah, they are.
Because we have not enough power to run all of them. Because tanks take power to run.
Even if they're not... Well, they take like 1 kilowatt when they're not
so
on,
we
don't
should
they?
be turning them all
Yeah.
off then.
And we don't have many solar panels, so it's entirely possible that that's the case.
Okay, yeah, I think that it being hooked up to
Oh.
the big rover is confusing us.
Raiders! Welcome, Raiders.
Oh yeah, the big rover should be providing power. Unless the big rover's out of power. Which is also possible.
Could be, actually, yeah.
It is also possible. This weird contraption we are working on is a pontoon bridge. No, I am not putting my PC in a tank of
Mineral oil.
mineral oil. Also, I don't even know if that would fix it. Because the CPU fault is not it's probably not while heat may make it worse, it's just there. There's actually damage to the CPU now. Because Intel didn't find the fault
Ooh.
quickly enough.
The shaking on the connection is very concerning. It's getting worse.
It's fine.
Not when it's almost touching the ground.
Fine.
It's not fine.
Press less. It's fine.
Who is this person, Capac? He's telling us to stress less.
Yeah, when I know things are fine. We're gonna need to create some cargo access as we go along. So each segment's gonna need to have something where we can put a connector on it. What I'm thinking we do is maybe make each section 1 block longer than it currently is. So if we take out this hydrogen tank,
We could swap out one of the middle tanks.
yeah, I was just thinking
Oh, like put a cargo container in between the...
not a cargo container TFE. Why
Right.
not a cargo container TFE?
It's fine, advanced rotor and then the small grid container then.
No, we put a junction in place and then we put a connector on top of it.
Hmm.
Inventory full.
How many times do I have to repeat myself?
3.
At least.
Not accurate.
Are you saying it'll be less than 3?
No.
Then it
You
is
know what
accurate.
I'm saying.
Wait, the river crossing... It's moving towards us. I think they're like going along the river trying to find a way up.
Emma B, that's just an evil, like a pure evil suggestion.
Oh, now
On
I'm
a
curious.
whole lot of different levels.
Hey, all of the evil
Inventory
suggestions
full.
are meant to be in my chat.
But you don't read them.
It's the principle of the thing.
Ah, yes, of course.
There we go. You can grab stuff from tanks, but you can't grab stuff from the end tank because you can't get to it. So it doesn't work. That's why we need to have an external port like this. I've said before on Twitch why I particularly dislike Apple. All it comes down to having worked retail while I was at uni, and Apple being the worst company ever to deal with when trying to get returns done for the customers.
Oh, yes, get them to deal direct even though that's illegal sort of variety.
Yeah, that sort of variety. Why are we so up in the air? Did you do that, Capac?
I think it's just the river. Oh,
Oh, that's not healthy.
I think that's the banana rattling against the bridge, maybe? No? No, it's coming from the rover.
Well, Splitsie's probably still maintain that it's fine.
It's fine. I fixed it.
It wasn't fine until then.
Well, it was probably fine, but Capac, did you actually... Oh, no, I didn't turn off this hinge, that's why it's doing this.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah!
I am so looking forward to crossing with this.
I've spotted a flaw with this connector setup.
What's that?
We've basically got to get rid of it once we're finished.
Yeah, and? No, we don't.
What, you just gonna
we
try
don't need
it?
one on both sides. We only need one.
Well,
The other side isn't piped.
yes. You want it to be uneven?
Yes.
Monster. Leave the junction there anyway, so it's tanks are even.
Yeah, we definitely do not need... We also probably don't need to weld up these hinges other than the one that's actually connecting. I'll attach them all, but they don't need to be welded. Like, we don't need to weld up most of this stuff. I think we probably should weld up a lot of it.
Yeah, because
We
otherwise it
don't
could
need to.
break.
We do have to weld up the tanks, though.
Oh, is their volume not considered functional?
Correct.
Ah.
They were not floating until I welded them up before. I am a little worried we are going to have to disconnect the big rover, go mine, and then come back. Because we're going to run out of materials soon. Look how much iron we've got. No, we're still refining. We don't have much iron, though. If he's gone and muted himself, I wonder if that's on purpose. Uh-oh.
Did you retract the drill?
I did, yes.
I think you would appreciate not hearing the sounds of me drinking.
Partially retract the drill.
Yeah, I didn't press the other control because it goes very quickly.
Wait, is that? Oh no, that's the... I thought the wheel on the big rover was damaged for a second, then I remembered
Oh,
it's
I think
the
I've desynced.
flaming thing.
My inventory's desynced. I gotta reconnect.
Oh dear.
I'd say a Chromebook is less evil than a Mac, from me. It's useless, but it's less evil.
Well, it's neutral.
Well, just because everyone knows that they have a very limited use case, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's a bit rubbish. Capac submersible check? Yeah, we should check on it in a minute.
Yeah, it looks like it's doing okay. It's only mostly underwater.
We'll just suddenly roll back when we're not
Chromebooks are
looking.
basically e-waste. Yeah, kind of. Unless you, like, I used to have a little, it was pre-Chromebooks, but I had a little laptop that was actually kind of handy for those occasions where you just needed to do some basic stuff on it, and it was super lightweight and was kind of handy. But if you, for anything else, they are pointless. Honestly, yes, Crimson Legion. I think taking one of the rovers out to scout for iron or salvage would be better. Yeah, coming back with a whole load of iron ore would probably be smarter.
That other boulder near the cobalt boulder was an iron boulder.
Yeah, so we could go and load up on that, and that would give us a good supply. What?
That rover is almost within turret range of us. I think they might see us. Yes, hide behind the connector.
No, I mean, that wasn't what I was doing, but I mean, if it works.
Oh, yep, I can see him driving across the
Yeah,
other side of the river.
Chromebooks are fine for productivity stuff. Work, school, that sort of thing. They do what they're supposed to do.
But will it play Crisis?
Probably.
I thought
Crisis
Doom
is
was
getting
the
pretty old,
standard.
isn't it? No, Doom is... Wow, someone made this run it. Crisis or Far Cry can it run because they were terribly hard on things for a long time. But are now old.
They're coming down to the edge of the river on the other side.
Yeah.
Presumably to look at what we're doing.
Should I try and scare them away?
You want to shoot at them?
That's what I'm asking. Instead of just doing it.
They've seen the banana.
Uh-oh. Hide? What, can we, like, float it back? Like, fling it at them?
Or we can swim it across. Or they can swim across and come grab it. There are options.
Are you the monkeys?
Hey, they're the monkeys? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Thought so. Come to YouTube and get your fresh, out of the oven, 1960s references?
Ow.
Is that how old that was?
Late 60s, early 70s, maybe?
Not that. Basically older than us.
Is the rover meant to be doing that?
No.
Yeah.
Capac.
No.
You are closest to that.
Jiggling down the hill.
Yeah.
The connector is the only thing saving Capac's rover right now.
No, not my rover.
Oh, it's saving it right now.
Whoa, is it though? That wheel's getting awfully close.
I know the problem. We keep running out of power.
Oh. So the hinge just becomes
A
loose.
whole lot of things become loose.
Yeah.
What the?
Are the solar panels not charging faster?
Did
What's...
you guys just hear a noise?
I heard a firework.
Thought it was explosion.
Yeah, I think they're firing fireworks at us. What's
The
you
drill
see
is
all that?
retracted.
Oh, it's because the refineries are still running. We're running out of power, yeah.
Yes.
So we need to expand the solar array on the big rover, I think.
Well, no. I think we need to put a collector in the water and get a hydrogen engine up and running.
Make it so.
Capac, can you put a collector in the water off one of those, or TFE, can you do it off one of the
yep.
conveyor junctions? Put a collector down there?
Yeah, I should be able to do it.
You can do two.
Where am I going to put this? Guess it doesn't matter for now, it can be temporary.
Up, up, go up. Swim up, stupid.
Well, the bridge only has a bit of cargo, but hopefully it won't sink because of the connectors getting heavy.
Hopefully.
Well, I don't know what else to say other than hopefully.
If it sinks, it sinks.
If it sinks, we have to build a new one.
If it sinks, then we drive our rovers over the bridge across the bottom of the river instead of across the surface of the river.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that sounds unhappy.
Because it is. Oh, Capac, your rover is in such a precarious position.
Yeah, I'm not real keen about what's going on.
And it's
My back
and the
wheel's
problem is
over
it's
water.
moving the whole bridge as well slightly.
I think you're okay because of the connector holding it in place.
The pontoon is shaking unpleasantly.
So the collectors
Have you got the
are up.
collector?
Yep,
You got the
collectors
collector
are.
in?
Yep.
We've got at least
Okay, I'm
two.
building the hydrogen engine right now.
Yep, we've got multiple collectors. They're pulling in a lot of ice.
Okay, hydrogen engine is running. It's filling with fuel.
Things seem to have stabilized a bit, and I've also just seen a fish fly over the bridge, which is interesting.
What? I want to see this.
I was disappointed I missed that.
What angle do you have to be looking at?
I think because the
Yes, all
water
glory
level
to the
goes up
Hypnotoad.
and down,
That is what it sounded like.
sometimes the fish go above the water.
Mm,
But I just saw a fish swim across,
like phase through.
like across here. It just like swam across the top of the bridge.
Okay. Power situation should be solved now.
Hooray!
Yeah, fully recharged in 2 hours at the current rate of usage. I will be right back. I need to take a quick bio break. Hopefully my PC doesn't crash while I do that. Entertain the folks, you do.
Let me out, stupid bridge!
You've been taken prisoner already, Capac?
I keep falling in the hole.
What hole? Oh, where it's the
where
bridge
it
is sort of
joins
locked
to the
down.
rock.
Quick, Capac, ramble about something Splitsie won't be interested in.
What is this hot rod you've created over here?
Yeah? You not noticed?
Does it even drive with those massive wheels on the
It
back?
does. I did have to mess around with the suspension on the front wheels so it wasn't just wheeling in the air. But yeah, it works. Although I haven't really tried at high speed yet because it's recharging.
But with that angle of attack, I'm surprised it doesn't just take off.
Gee, I could try it. How much power we got now? I was hoping to get in a position where I could use the collector on this, but there isn't really space with the big rover there.
Yeah, not
Let's see what happens if I get up to speed.
Oh, off he goes.
Okay, it's not taking off. Increase the speed limit a bit.
Time for more candy.
Turning
Savory,
is...
distinct
pretty-
sheep blagnort.
Okay, if I turn too hard, it does start to roll over slightly. Not surprising. Okay, let's give it the beans. No, I'm not jumping at speed, that sounds like... Okay, yeah, it seems like the aerodynamics... I can only do like 26 meters a second.
Oh, there he is. He's coming right for us.
Hey!
What? What's going on?
Oh no!
Whoa!
It's fine.
Trying to drive onto the bridge.
No. I was,
He was
test
just
I was
about to
testing how
ramp off
fast
into
this
the
thing could
water.
go.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't wheelie like the
Move my chair
previous
back
one.
without rolling over Charlie's feet. Makes me think about. I was emailed by a company that makes sit-stand desks. And I was like, ooh, maybe I'll be able to get myself a motor for this desk that actually can lift up the whole tabletop. So I described the issue and I described everything. Have not heard it back anything from them. I think I might have scared them off.
and we're expecting someone to actually be interested.
Yeah, I don't think they were expecting a solid reply like that. Okay. Got power, but we still need to go get iron. So which rover have you... Well, we're going to have to take TFEs. TFE, can you add some cargo to your rover so we can go out and collect some iron?
Yeah, maybe.
Figured you'd prefer if you did it than I did it.
Well, yes.
What you shooting at, Capac?
Nothing.
Capac wasn't staying on the pontoon. I could shoot at him.
Yeah, I'm more worried that Capac was firing in the direction of the very flimsy hinge and...
Yeah, that's
attachment.
holding the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's alright, I only hit one of the wheels.
You shot one of my wheels? Oh, you shot TFE's wheels.
One of the big rover wheels.
Don't do that. They're really hard to fix, and it's even harder to find what's broken. Why are you being like this?
Inventory full.
Oh,
Inventory full.
Ah,
Dang it, how
my
many...
build vision.
How much you put
Why
cargo
being like
containers on
this?
this thing without completely ruining it?
Oh, they don't have to be permanent.
Hmm.
Because Capac's rover is now, with its trailer, probably the best fit cargo to. Oh man! Right in the middle of build visioning.
Definitely don't want to put the cargo containers on the back, 'cause that's just going to make it
Oh, I
lean
know the
even
collectors
further.
will fill up everything. Don't worry, I'm fine with that for now. The engines are going to use all of the hydrogen that can be created, so it's alright for the moment. Well, they should do. Do either of you two... So I reckon we go out, collect this iron, and then I reckon one of you two needs to test the bridge before we do much more building, just to see if we need to add more buoyancy to a section. Which basically
Yeah.
means TFE, you need to drive onto the bridge.
Oh, joy. I'll remember to blueprint this thing before I drive it across.
Ooh, a turtle.
This should stop the Titanic from sinking. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know how much buoyancy we need. I don't know how much buoyancy we
Okay,
have.
I have the storage to do some iron mining.
Hooray, how much do you have?
What is this? 5 medium
Ah.
cargo containers.
Ow, ow, ow.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, Capac,
Oh.
you being shot?
Alright, I need a third seat on this.
Capac?
Apparently, I was getting killed by the depth of the water.
Oh, yeah, crush depth. That's a thing.
Yeah, this river turns out is real deep.
Yeah.
It's more of a straight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I've got 2 engines running and only 3 hydrogen O2H2 gens, we should not be producing more gas than we're using. I just need to be able to get back into the game to check that. As it is now crashing on boot, which is not great.
No. Hey, I now have additional seating on the
What I
rover.
should do while I'm doing this, I should do this and go to Capac and watch the shenanigans that he's doing. Oh, great. I can't
Yeah,
even
you're
bring
not
it up
gonna
over the
see
top.
much. I'm just underwater.
Yes, you can build submersibles. That is a thing.
Bridge does look kind of cool from underneath.
Does? Hang on, I want to see this.
Yeah, it is interesting seeing some of the stuff from those perspectives. Yes, the intel is inside the house. Is coming from inside the house, I should say. None of the things you guys are suggesting in chat will make any difference. They've all been done already, and they're not making any difference. That's why I know they will make no difference.
Dang it. Hey!
Bye. I kind of don't want to go across the river in GPS. I don't want to know. All right. Do you remember where that iron was, Capac? Let's go mine it. 'Cause we're gonna need more.
Vaguely.
Because you're gonna have to guide TFE.
Yeah.
Well, it's back the way we came, so upriver towards that, back to the bar.
Huh. I love this. TFE's middle wheels, I don't think actually properly contact the ground.
Probably not. Well, the problem is I had to adjust the suspension because when they were, the front ones were just in the air, which are the steel ones.
I am so looking forward to Wasted's reaction to this thing.
The pontoon or the rover?
Your rover!
There's a boulder to our left.
Oh yeah, let's check it out.
Don't think that's the one I found, but might be worth checking.
Worth checking, seeing what it is.
Silver?
There's silicon at the moment, but you got to actually mine some to find out. It is silicon. So we can leave that be.
Angle a bit more left.
Yep.
I just realized something. Look at the angle of the solar panel, Capac.
Yeah.
What do you reckon aerodynamics will do to that?
We talked about that when you were gone earlier. Oh, there's a boulder over by that tree.
Yeah. Looks reddish from here. Right, 15 TV.
Yeah.
Oh, looks promising. Let's hope it stays iron.
Ow.
Capac got hit by your rear wheel. Oh no, he died.
You didn't wait for me to stop, apparently.
Apparently not.
Well,
So one of you want to pick up my stuff?
Oh, it's going to be a challenge finding it, I think. The long grass, because I'm not seeing it right in front of the wheel. Can you send me your GPS?
Inventory full.
You're not
Put it
too
in chat.
far. I'll run over.
I'm wondering if it got flung by the wheel. Yeah, I'm struggling to see
It's
it.
possible.
Remember, TFE, don't put the stone in your road.
yeah.
can't remember how much we actually ended up, like how long the previous boulder of iron we mined actually lasted us.
Yeah, I swear it's a latency thing, because I'm holding F and I'm just not picking up like 90% of the stuff.
Inventory.
Maybe you
full.
angle up too high.
I'm angling like straight ahead, down. I've tried pretty much every direction.
Maybe you got some weird thing with your
Inventory
keyboard that's not
full.
actually accepting the multiple inputs at once.
No, it is, because sometimes it works.
Maybe it's gremlins.
Hey, you push me. I'm all worried my rover's going to front flip, although the rear wheel should stop that happening.
And so should the wing.
Yeah. I've made the slowest dragster ever. Considering you can only...
You've made a kite.
Sort of.
A tractor with wings.
Yeah.
Tractor that was converted into a dragster and then a kite.
You back, Capac?
Inventory full.
I'm 600 meters away.
Oh,
Okay.
so like another 5
That's
minutes.
not too Nope. That's
It
like
feels
60
like that.
seconds.
Just gotta be very careful turning around with how my center of mass is being moved.
Oh yeah, if we hit an invisi tree, this will be fun.
Actually, it seems like this area just doesn't have as many trees.
Yeah. I think that's the entire reason we haven't really been running into problems with them. We haven't been traveling great distances either, and I think distance from your reload point, it gets worse.
Oh, and because you're reloading every 10 minutes, it's fine.
Yay!
Positives.
Every cloud has its silver lining.
Every crashing cloud has a diamond? I don't know.
Inventory full.
Remember, these rocks go deep.
No. No, there's a Doom voxel I can't get.
How are we going? Oh, we're actually not far from full. For
Yeah.
some reason, TFE had components in here.
I didn't put those
I
components in
just
there.
dropped some in because I realized I was still carrying them.
Okay.
I mean, there is the seats if we need even more, but we should have
I
enough.
reckon we just do the cargo one. The seeds are just annoying to get it out of. I don't think it's worth the hassle. I mean, you could put barrels on, and they're not as much of a hassle because you can directly access them. And I always forget about that they exist. So I never use them. I mean, I should.
Inventory full.
Yeah, hopefully, 29, 37k of iron ore will keep us going for a little bit. Get a bit more of the bridge done. I just want to get TFE's rover on there to test it. See how much more buoyancy we need.
Kind of ironic if the bridge isn't buoyant enough, but my rover is.
Yeah, it will be funny watching it float down the river
Does it have currents?
with no control.
Inventory
It certainly
full.
seems to have... Well, I think it might be the wind that moves you at that point.
Gotta wait until the wind's blowing the right way.
The winds of
Okay,
winter.
looks like the containers are full.
Alright. Guess we put them in the container at the back then. The collector.
Wait, you can use that as
Yeah,
normal storage? Yeah, of course.
You probably want us to.
Funny how I still haven't been able to do the main use for it yet.
Because you've just been too chicken to drive down to the shore.
Well, there's a giant rover in the way, and that's the main way down.
Now TFE's got the wildlife noises going.
Yeah. It's fine, the
Like, you
dogs
had
will
a
chase them
noisy
away.
miner.
Apparently I've got the only border collies in the world that will chase birds.
I would have thought a lot of border collies would chase birds. They do like to chase things. Alright, are you two full up?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
I am full up. See you, Wasted. Hope you start feeling a lot better and can enjoy your break.
Catch you later, Wasted.
Using atmospheric thrusters violate the rules. Well, we can't use them anyway. I made it so that
Whoa,
we
the
actually can't use them.
suspension is doing very weird things. It's
Yeah, it
what
is.
is
Well, guess we're stuck here.
Earth? It's like what? It's like the bridge, the rope bridge. It's wobbling up and down. Am I scraping the ground with how heavy everything is? I might be.
That better?
Full
Yeah,
speed.
okay, that's better. Oh, and now the back wheel's sort of lifting off the ground.
Yeah, it is. That's safer though.
Yeah. Very weird.
Yeah, his rear wheels are probably should be a block lower than they are.
Yeah, but it's more fun to just leave it like that and mess around with the suspension instead. Especially, I think one of the middle wheels, the suspension's actually upside down, which is why I'm able to lower it.
No, they're all correctly oriented.
But one of these big wheels on the back has gone backwards.
Resource convoy times 24. That's back the other way.
It does look that way, but I don't think it is, Capac.
Are you sure?
I'm just checking.
I mean, like, it is oriented the wrong way. It's like two right wheels instead of...
Oh yeah. He put the wrong visuals on there, but it is trying to go the correct direction. Just being weird.
Capac, wait for me to come
Yeah, if I
to
knew
a stop.
which ones, if I knew which wheels the middle wheels were, I would lower their strength. I just don't know which they are, so I don't want to do it while TFE's driving. That seems like a mistake. All right, TFE. Let's offload you, and then you're gonna have to figure out how you can drive around to get down there. You want to drive us closer, TFE?
But how quickly this thing accelerates. Apparently Capac doesn't feel like helping us.
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm sorting out my tools because I got a bunch of extra tools because I died.
Well, whose fault's that?
Your fault. You ran over me.
You gotta have a moving vehicle! I need like a roll cage or something that only opens below a certain speed so Capac can't get out of his seat.
How do you put a child safety lock on the rover?
Problem is you'll just spawn outside, which might actually stop you getting run over.
The though I do, like, I've added an extra component to make it so until we get that
Capac.
component, we can't build thrusters. When we get that component, we can build whatever thrusters we like.
Me and Capac just spent
on
like
small grid.
5 seconds trying to run past each other, constantly guessing the same way to go.
But we're gonna stick to the same rules that we had for wrong way up, where the large grid doesn't get thrusters. It's just the small grid ones that do, and only Atmo thrusters. No hydrogen nonsense.
Okay, my rover's empty.
Hydrogen is
Fantastic.
too powerful. And would remove
It's empty,
all of our
Capac.
challenge.
Okay, looks like all my wheels are
why
touching the
have we
ground now.
knocked down the banana.
What?
Huh?
You heard me.
I locked it down so a fish wouldn't steal it.
Well, can we move it over onto the solar panel, or
The
at least
quote.
out of the way, so TFE can drive down here?
I don't know. I was kind of hoping he'd drive onto it and his rover would
How
slip
am I
over
going
and
to-
flip over on its back.
We'd have to peel the banana first, then.
You're gonna have to move the big rover.
Nope.
Full banana works as well.
You are gonna have to learn how to drive around it.
There is no way to drive around it. My rover is too
Oh,
tall.
there is.
So I need to get rid of these cargo containers. They're
Just being
screwing
chicken
up my
about it.
central mass. I'm chicken because I can't phase through vehicles is an interesting statement. So what you're saying is I should just smash through the side of the big rover.
Take a page out of Mighty McFly's book and just go ham and totally don't regret it later.
Oh,
They added a reference to that in the latest Cyberpunk patch.
I'll do that.
did?
They added a there's an event you can find in the game world where there's a bunch of like guys in cars, and they're doing like this thing where
What's he
they're
done
doing
to
a
my
chicken
wheel
thing
settings?
and they're driving at each other to see who the first one to peel off is. And you can, one of them like crashes into the water, and you can go down to their car and you can find a note of like a conversation, and the guy driving the car's name was Needles, and he was talking to a girl named Jennifer, and Jennifer's telling Needles not to play chicken, and that Marty tried playing chicken and that he died. My rover is now its back wheels are entirely underwater.
I'm also very curious to how Splitsie thinks my rover is going to fit through here.
Let
Just
me
gun
drive
it.
it. When I get back into the game, let me drive it. Also, Capac, can you help me get the banana onto this mag plate over here? Cool. Done.
I'm not removing the wing, and the wing would have to go for it to fit.
Oh man, game just crashed straight away again.
Yeah.
Come on, game. Let me do things. Just a little bit longer.
Yeah, Wilson,
Wanna
I'm
crash
excited.
TFE's rover trying to get it onto the bridge.
I would say I'm excited for Space Engineers 2 whenever it actually releases.
It's releasing right now. We're gonna swap. We're gonna import this save into it and continue where we left off.
Splitsie's gonna be so devastated because he's gonna be waiting for his PC to get fixed.
No, that is why I'm going to, the moment I finish this stream,
get on
call
the
up
phone and
the
shout at them.
retailer and make sure that they've got stock so that I can go to them, possibly even tomorrow, because this is getting real bad, and get it replaced.
Oh.
That's not what I want to hear when I can't see things. What's Capac looking at?
I think that's
Oh.
entirely the spoiler. I think you would have made it without the spoiler, maybe?
Yeah, but I'm not removing the spoiler.
Well, if we remove this wheel, you should be able to get past.
Actually, yeah, that could work.
Oh boy. Oh wait, hang on. How do I do this?
There we go.
Okay, gently does it. Third person camera is really not helping here.
Quick,
Oh,
run Splitsie over before he gets back
Hey!
in.
I don't have much choice.
Oh, he's on the bridge. Oh, he's going all the way to the
Alright,
end.
can you just wait for me to get back in, you jerks?
No, don't do it.
Oh, jeez,
Don't
that's
give him-
bad.
Okay, I'm not going to I'm not going to the end bit. I get the thing. I'm going to tip that very quickly.
Yeah, that was annoying. That was loud.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, the bridge is getting a bit
Yeah.
angry.
Ironically, the big wheels are actually useful for bridging the gap. Nope. Okay, I'm parked. On the safe side.
Resource convoy.
Investigation unknown outpost signal.
That could be the bar.
Isn't the bar back the other way? Like on that bit of hill down there?
Yeah, they are going the wrong way for the bar.
The bar also didn't have a bridge on to go to the far side either.
Well, it used
What?
to.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
Well, I can't see, can I?
You can watch Capac stream.
But you can't see, but we were talking about it.
We're describing it. Incredibly descriptive detail.
What's it?
Oh. Or was that
Says
just some
they're
lag?
investigating an unknown outpost signal.
Honestly, I think the better question is, can I get my rover back up?
It doesn't need to.
Well, I've got an idea for how we're
What
gonna...
does if we're going after that convoy?
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Probably not.
I've got an idea for how we're gonna get up on the other side.
Oh, he's moving.
All right, can you move onto this section? I just want to see how deep we go. Keep going.
I don't think it's the depth that really matters. I think it's the further he gets, the more.
Yeah, I'm not going on to the end
starts
section.
flipping out.
Okay, so I think we're gonna have, like I expected this. We'll have to have an anchor on the other end so that it can't stretch too far.
Yeah, I've
But
got
also
an
hinge limits
idea.
might help.
I've got an idea for how to do the other end, but it's going to be a while before we get to that point.
Yeah. True.
I can just park it here.
Yeah, I think so. I think I might call it here for this week. Now that we've tested this and we know that we're gonna have to build the rest of it next time. We'll have a chat with Capac. I'll put a post on my YouTube channel as to whether we're gonna be doing a wrong way out next week. Hopefully we will be. Maybe Capac will be away, but maybe Wasted will be here. We'll see. But either way, I will let you guys know. I will be back on Friday over on Twitch for my usual stream that I do then, but it will be after Keen have done their announcement, so we can at least talk about what the plans are around that.
Ooh.
Yeah. We also need to figure out what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's going to depend on whether I can get my CPU replaced. If I can't, like, I think I've just got to focus on getting that fixed at the moment, unfortunately.
Yep.
And I'll have to
Alright.
drive to Sydney to do that.
Ugh.
Alright. I might have to do a solo stream tomorrow.
You may have to.
Might see if Scythe wants to do some Dark Tide or some Space Marines or something.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully I can get this all fixed so that we can actually see the shenanigans as they're happening, rather than waiting for things to reconnect constantly.
There is something else happening this week.
What's that, Capac?
Well, there's the Keen are doing their stream. Do you have any plans for that?
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm going to be doing my usual Friday stream, which starts probably during theirs, but I'll probably wait till they finish before I start.
Well, their start is meant to be at 5 a.m. from what
Yep.
I could determine.
And I normally start at 6.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say I am going to be, checking out that stream.
Oh.
He's gonna be up? What?
You mean we
That's
can
the
do some
plan.
co-op shenanigans afterwards?
What do you usually do
I normally stream from 6 a.m.
Doing what?
Normally Stationeers, but I've been doing Space Engineers whenever Keen have had something newsworthy. So
he's
we can do
been-
some Space Engineers mucking around.
I might be able to do a little bit. I do have to go to work later that day, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And it's
Yeah.
also after my Thursday stream, so
It is.
it's going to be pain
It is indeed.
and
guys.
suffering.
We will,
And then
hopefully
I've
see
got
you then.
Workbench on Wednesday too.
and as Wasted is not live, there's no one to go...
Oh, no.
do things. Oh, Capac,
Who-
don't do that. I'm watching your stream right now.
Yeah.
What's he done?
Who do we
Oh, no.
who do we
See
rate
you
if
later,
there's no
everyone.
Wasted?
Hopefully we have a lot better time next
Yeah.
week. Have a good one.
Bye.